Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Plus Academy. Today we discuss here last 6 month banking and financial awareness class. Last 6 months, January to June, and July is the 7th month of the year. Last 7 months, you can say that this last 7 months, July, January to July, last 7 month banking and financial awareness class. Today we discuss here the class only in English language. If you wanna purchase the PDF only in English language, then kindly WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is also mentioned. So let's get started. This and very important news, last 6 month RBI circular is also available in our channel. The topics are here, chapters, different topics, total 13 topics in this class, last 6 month banking and financial awareness, like RBI news and with different page number. RBI news, RBI circular, page number 4 to 77. IRDAI, SEBI, NABARD, PFRDA, SIDBI news circulars, page number 78 to 114. Banking news, the third topic. Fourth topic, SBI in news. Fifth topic, insurance sector news. Sixth, index ranking and reports related to financial sector. Seventh, loan and projects. Eight, important financial news. Nine, schemes related to banking financial sector. 10th, agreements and partnership in banking and financial sector. 11th topic, appointments in financial institutions. 12th topic, GDP predictions, and last topic is important saving scheme and interest rate with different page number. You can check the page number. So let's get started. Our first topic is RBI in news. RBI in news, discuss here the RBI circular, banking license, fine imposed on banks, RBI guidelines, and RBI कहता है. So first question is, as per the RBI revised guidelines issued on 11th of July 2025, what is the maximum loan to value ratio allowed for agriculture and MSME loans up to rupees 2.5 lakh where gold or silver is voluntarily placed? What is the right answer of this question? Option A, 85% is the right answer of this question. On 11th of July 2025, the RBI issued revised guidelines allowing voluntary pledging of gold and silver as collateral for agriculture and MSME loans even within the collateral free limit. Important key highlights: voluntary collateral. Borrowers can offer gold, silver willingly. Banks cannot insist on it. Collateral free limit. Loans up to rupees 2 lakh remain collateral free, but voluntary pledges are now permitted without breaching norms. Loan to value LTV ratio up to rupees 2.5 lakh 85%, rupees 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh 80%, above rupees 5 lakh 75%. Applicability: rules apply to commercial banks, RRB, cooperative banks, and small finance banks. Purpose: enhance credit access, especially in rural areas, and reduce reliance on informal lenders. Next question. What was the amount of liquidity injected by the Reserve Bank of India through the variable rate repo auction on 23rd of July 2025? What is the right answer of this question? Rupees 50,001 crore. Option B is the right answer of this question. On 23rd of July 2025, Reserve Bank of India conducted a surprise 2-day variable rate repo auction to inject rupees 50,000 crore into the banking system. Reason: the overnight call money rate had surged to 5.79%, breaching the repo rate of 5.50, prompting RBI to shift its liquidity stance from absorptions to injection. Liquidity strains: despite a surplus of rupees 2.42 lakh crore, nearly rupees 2 lakh crore was locked in reverse repo operations, leaving only rupees 42,000 crore as usable liquidity. Auction outcome: banks bidded 71,902 crore rupees. RBI accepted 50,001 crore rupees at a weighted average rate of 5.58%. In fact, the move helped stabilize short-term rates and signaled RBI commitment to maintaining monetary policy alignment. Next question. The DTX, domestic trade exchange platform through which CredEx offers trade finance, is licensed under which regulatory framework of the Reserve Bank of India? What is the right answer? Trade receivables discounting system TREDS is the right answer, option C. On 22nd of July 2025, TradeX partnered with Canara Bank to expand MSME access to digital trade finance through the DTX Domestic Trade Exchange Platform license under RBI's TRADES framework aims to bridge India's rupees 30 lakh crore MSME credit gap by offering collateral-free, low-cost working capital. Next question. What is the maximum that a single regulated entity such as a bank or NBFC can invest in an AIF scheme under the revised norms? Right answer, 10% of the AIF corpus. Option B is the right answer of this question. On 29th of July 2025, the Reserve Bank of India issued relaxed norms for lenders investing in alternative investment fund schemes under the new Investment in AIF Directions 2025. Important key changes: individual cap. A single regulated entity like a bank or NBFC can invest up to 10% of an AIF scheme's corpus. Collective cap. All REs together can invest up to 20% of the corpus, up from 15 in a draft norms. Provisioning rule eased. If an AIF invests in a debtor company of the lender excluding equity instruments, the lender must now provision only proportionality, not 100%. Equity carve out investments in equity shares. CCPS and CCDS are excluded from provisioning norms. These changes aim to balance risk management with growth, especially after concerns over loan evergreening via AIFs. The new norms take effect from 1st of Jan 2026, but lenders may adopt them earlier based on internet policy. Next question. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India to create cash flow analysis system for scheduled commercial banks. What is the primary goal of the cash flow analysis process for SCBs? Evaluate liquidity under extreme but plausible scenarios. Option C is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India plans to strengthen liquidity stress test of scheduled commercial bank by developing a cash flow analysis process. The cash flow analysis will evaluate the impact of extreme but plausible scenario of banks' liquidity position, ensuring they can meet obligations during crisis. The process will provide a forward-looking perspective and assesses the stability of banks' liquidity under adverse conditions. Next question. Reserve Bank of India imposed penalties on Union Bank of India and Transactory Technology Private Limited for regulatory non-compliance. What is the penalty amount imposed on Transactory Technology Private Limited Landbox? Rupees 40 lakh. Option D is the right answer of this question. The RBI imposed penalties on Union Bank of India and Transactory Technology Private Limited for regulatory non-compliance. Union Bank of India was fined 63.6 lakh rupees for violating provisions of the Banking Regulation Act 1949 and directions related to credit flow to agriculture collateral-free agricultural loans. Transactory Technology Private Limited was fined rupees 40 lakh for non-compliance with the non-banking financial company P2P lending platform Reserve Bank Directions 2017. The penalties were due to deficiencies in regulatory compliance. RBI clarified that the penalties do not question the validity of any transactions or agreement entered into by the entities with their customer. Next question. What is the purpose of establishing the Payment Regulatory Board in 2025? To replace the Board of Regulation and Supervision of the Payment and Settlement System BPSS. Option B is the right answer of this question. The Center has notified the Payment Regulatory Board Regulations 2025 establishing a new Payment Regulatory Board PRV to replace the Board for Regulations and Supervision of Payment and Settlement System BPSS. The BPSS was a committee under the Reserve Bank of India Central Board regulating payment and settlement system. The new PRB will be assisted by the Department of Payment and Settlement System, a department within RBI. Next question. Which of the following countries is not among the initial proposed recipients of rupee denominated loans under RBI plan to internationalize the rupee? Right answer Myanmar. Option D is the right answer of this question. The RBI is seeking approval from the Union government to allow domestic banks and their foreign branches to lend rupee to overseas borrowers for the first time. The proposal targets neighboring countries such as Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal and Sri Lanka as the initial recipients of rupee den. This move is aimed at internationalizing the rupee and enhancing its use and acceptability in global trade. According to the Ministry of Commerce, 90% of India's export to South Asia in 2024-25 were to these four countries, totaling nearly $25 billion. Currently, foreign branches of Indian banks can only provide loans in foreign currencies, mostly to Indian firms, and cannot lend in rupee. Next, India has become the dash country where Emirates NBD has established on onshore presence following the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Singapore and the UK. Right answer 6 option D. RBI has granted in principle approval to Emirates NBD Bank PJSC to set up a wholly owned subsidiary in India. This is under the scheme for setting up of WOS by foreign banks in India. Emirates NBD Bank currently operates in India through branches in Chennai, Gurugram and Mumbai. The in-principle approval allows the banks to convert its existing branches into a WOS structure. RBI will consider granting a full banking license under Section 22 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949 after the bank fulfills of RBI conditions as part of this approval. Emirates NBD is among the few foreign banks to get regulatory clearance via the WOS route. Other banks with WOS in India include DBS Bank India and SBM India. Emirates NBD inaugurated its first full-fledged Indian branch in Mumbai in 2017. India is the sixth country where Emirates NBD has an onshore presence after the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Singapore and the UK. Next question. Which two companies recently received in principle approval from the RBI to operate as cross-border payment aggregators? PayPal and Worldline e-payments India. Option C is the right answer of this question. The RBI has granted in principle approval to PayPal Payments and Worldline e-payments India to operate as cross-border payment aggregators. This approval is a significant step in advancing India's digital payment ecosystem. The approval allows PayPal and Worldline to facilitate online transactions for the import and export of goods and services, directly benefiting Indians, exporters, importers, and global businesses. The RBI updated framework mandates payment aggregators offering cross-border services to obtain separate approval, replacing the older online payment gateway service provider licensing regime that was in place for nearly a decade. Next question. What is the name of the cloud infrastructure RBI plans to launch in 2025-26 to promote data localization and reduce dependence on foreign cloud providers? Right answer, Indian Financial Services Cloud, IFS Cloud. Option B is the right answer of this question. RBI will launch its own cloud infrastructure called the IFS Cloud in 2025-26 to promote data localization and reduce dependence on foreign cloud providers. The IFS Cloud is developed by RBI subsidiary Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services IFTAS and is a community cloud designed specifically for the RBI and regulated financial institutions. The initiative supports India's data localization policies and aim to bring financial data management under tighter regulatory oversight. The cloud service will offer cost-effective, scalable solutions specifically benefiting smaller banks and NBFCs by improving access to cloud infrastructure without relying on global tech firms. Next question. Which of the following statements is correct regarding the RBI scheme for writing books originally in Hindi on economics, banking, and financial subjects? What is the right answer of this question? It's a statement based question. तो ऑप्शन आपको दिए गए हैं. व्हाट्स द राइट? दिस स्कीम इज एम्ड एट प्रमोटिंग ओरिजिनल राइटिंग एंड रिसर्च इन बैंकिंग हिंदी. It's true or false? It means correct or incorrect. So it's correct. Only retired professors from non-UGC universities are eligible to participate. It's incorrect. The prize amount is 1,25,000 for 3 selected authors. It's correct. Books must be at least 200 pages long and published between 1st of April 2024 and 31st of March 2025. It's correct. Right answer. What is the correct statement? Option B, 1, 3 and 4 only. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next question. With reference to the recent monetary penalties imposed by the Reserve Bank of India, consider the following statements. Right answer. It's the 4 statements and asking what's the correct. PayMe India Financial Services Private Limited was penalized for accepting public deposits and for not obtaining RBI prior approval for significant changes in shareholding. It's correct. Ratan Chand Saha Sahkari Bank Limited was found violating Supervisory Action Framework SAF guidelines, including offering interest rates above permissible limits. It's correct or incorrect? It's correct. Purnawadi Nagarik Sahkari Bank Maryadit was penalized for issuing multiple customer identification codes and failing to meet gold loan LTV norms. It's correct or incorrect? It's incorrect. RBI clarified that the penalties imposed do not invalidate any transactions or agreements with customer. It's correct or incorrect? Right answer option A, 1, 2 and 4 are only correct statement. Next question. What is the primary objective of RBI Climate Risk Information System? RBI CRIS. Right answer. Bridge data gaps in climate risk for financial stability. Option A is the right answer. The RBI launched the Climate Risk Information System on 29th of May 2025 to help financial institutions assess to mitigate climate-related risk. Important key highlights: objective, bridge data gaps in physical risk, transition risk and carbon emission for financial stability. Platform components: public directory, list meteorological and geospatial data sources for climate risk assessment. Restricted data portal provides processed standardized data sets for regulated financial institutions. Significance: supports banks, NBFCs, and financial entities in climate scenario analysis and risk-based decision making. Global alignment: complements initiatives like the G20 Data Gap Initiative and Network for Greening the Financial System (NGFS). Next question. What is the new standard assets provisioning requirement for under construction projects as per RBI 2025 norms? 1%. Option B is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India released the final Project Finance Directions 2025 on 19th of June 2025, significantly easing provisioning norms for banks and NBFCs effective 1st of October 2025. Important key highlights under construction project: standard assets provisioning reduced to 1% from 5% in the draft norms. Commercial real estate slightly higher provisioning at 1.25%. Operational phase provisioning drops to 0.4% for general projects, 0.7% for CRE residential housing, and 1% for CRE. DCCO delays: if the data of commencements of commercial operations is delayed, provisioning will increase incrementally each quarter. Grandfathering clauses: existing projects with financial clauses between 1st of October 2025 will continue under current norms. Flexibility: DCCO extension allowed up to 3 years for infrastructure and 2 years for non-infra projects. Next question. What is the revised overall priority sector lending targets for small finance banks as per the RBI guidelines announced on 20th of June 2025? Right answer: 60% of ANBC or CEOBE. Option C is the right answer of this question. क्या बोला गया है? What's the content? The RBI revised priority sector lending norms for small finance bank announced on 20th of June 2025 are aimed at increasing flexibility while ensuring credit flow to key sector. Here's breakdowns. Overall PSL target reduced from 75% to 60% of adjusted net bank credit ANBC or credit equivalent or off balance sheet exposure. This gives SFBs more leeway to diversify lending. Of that 60%, a minimum of 40% must still go to core PSL segments like agriculture, MSME, and education. The flexible component which banks could allocate to sector of their choice has been cut from 35% to 20%, tightening the focus on priority sectors. This move is expected to release 41,000 crore rupees for SFBs to lend in areas like home loans, personal loans, or LAPs, loan against property, improving profitability and credit diversification. Next question. What is the primary purpose of the unified lending interface as discussed in the high level meeting on 20th of June 23rd of June 2025? To streamline credit delivery by integrating borrower data. Option C is the right answer of this question. On 20th of June, the Finance Ministry and the RBI held a high-level meeting with officials from 13 union ministries and 11 state governments to scale up the Unified Lending Interface ULI, a new digital public infrastructure for credit delivery. Important key highlights: ULI is a consent-based API-driven platform that gives lenders seamless access to borrower data. Example: Aadhaar lend record GST credit scores from multiple sources. It aims to streamline local approvals, especially for MSME, farmers, and underserved borrowers by reducing paperwork and delay. The meeting was co-chaired by Financial Services Secretary M. Nagaraju and RBI Deputy Governor T. Ravisankar. Officially were asked to nominate nodal officers and digitally integrate government data sets to fast-track ULI rollout envisioned as the UPI of credit. Next question. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India proposed removing the cap of Vostro accounts investments to boost rupee-linked trade. In which year did the RBI allow the opening of special rupee Vostro accounts for international trade settlement? 2022 is the right answer of this question. RBI has sought the government approval to remove the cap on foreign banks using Vostro accounts to buy short-term sovereign debt, aiming to boost rupee-denominated trade. Special rupee Vostro accounts. In 2022, the RBI allowed overseas banks to open SRVs to settle trade transactions in the rupee as part of the efforts to enhance the currency internationalization. Next question, who chaired the RBI working group that reviewed trading and settlement timings in financial markets? Right answer, Radhe Shyam Rathore. Option B is the right answer of this question. A working group of the RBI chaired by Radha Shyam Rathore reviewed trading and settlement timings and recommended extending call money market trading hours. Next question. From 1st of May 2025, the RBI mandates use of Pravaha portal for all regulatory applications from 1st of May 2025. What is the full form of Pravaha as per the RBI's directive? Right answer, platform for regulatory application, validation and authorization. Option B is the right answer of this question. RBI has issued a directive requiring all regulated financial entities to use the Pravaha portal for submitting application related to license authorizations and approvals starting 1st of May 2025. This move aims to centralize regulatory communication and bring uniformity across the financial system. Important points about the Pravaha. Pravaha stands for Platform for Regulatory Application, Validation and Authorization. It is a secure web-based digital platform launched by RBI, purpose to enabling filling, tracking and managing of applications for license, authorizations and approvals. Next question. What is the primary purpose of three surveys launched by RBI in May 2025? To gather consumer sentiment ahead of the monetary policy meeting. Option B is the right answer of this question. RBI has launched three major surveys in May 2025 to gather consumer sentiment ahead of its upcoming monetary policy meeting scheduled for 4th of June to 6th of June. These surveys are conducted regularly and help the central banks make informed policy decisions based on consumer perception and expectation. About the RBI, established 1st of April 1935, headquartered Mumbai, Maharashtra, Governor Sanjay Malhotra. Next question. How many days are provided for public feedback or draft regulations under the new RBI framework? Right answer, 21 days. Option B is the right answer of this question. The RBI introduced the framework for formulations of regulations on 7th of May 2025 to enhance transparency, stakeholder participation and regulatory efficiency. Important key features: public consultations. RBI will publish draft regulation on its websites, allowing 21 days for public feedback. This ensures better stakeholder and engagement before regulations are finalized. Impact analysis. Each regulations will undergo an impact assessment to evaluate potential economic, legal and sectoral implications. This step helps in ensuring effective implementation and minimizing disruptions. Periodic review. Existing regulations will be reviewed based on court ruling, global best practices and economic developments. This ensures that regulations remains relevant and adaptable over time. Exemptions. Certain regulations such as internal administrative matters may bypass the framework for efficiency and operation at the needs. Next question. What regulatory change did the RBI implement regarding concentration limits for foreign portfolio investor in corporate bonds? Remove the 15% concentration limit entirely. Option D is the right answer of this question. The RBI relaxed foreign portfolio investor FPI norms on corporate bonds 8th of May 2025, aiming to boost foreign inflow and deepen India's bond market. Important key regulatory changes: short-term investment limit removed. FPI were earlier restricted to investing only 30% of their corporate bond holding in security with less than 1 year maturity. This limit is now removed, allowing FPIs to freely invest in shorter durations corporate bonds. Concentration limit withdrawn. Previously, FPIs, including related entities, could invest only up to 15% of the prevailing corporate bond investment limit. This restriction is eliminated, giving FPIs greater investment flexibility across corporate debt. Immediate implementation. The revised norms took effect immediately from 8th of May 2025. FPIs can now diversify holding without regulatory constraints. Next question. As per RBI proposed KYC changes, how many advance intimations must banks give before the KYC due date? Right answer, option C, 3. The Reserve Bank of India has proposed draft amendments to its KYC master directions, aiming to simplify compliance and reduce the burden on customers, particularly those classified as low risk. Important key highlights: extended KYC update timeline. Low risk individual customer can update their KYC within 1 year of its due date or by June 30, 2026, whichever is later. Rule of business correspondence: BCs can now assist in KYC updation by collecting self-declaration for cases where there is no change or only an address update. Enhanced customer communication: banks must provide 3 advance intimations and 3 reminders, including one via postal letter to customer regarding their KYC update requirements. KYC camps and outreach: banks are advised to conduct intensive campaign, including rural and semi-urban outreach programs to expedite KYC updates. Public consultation: RBI has invited public comments on the draft circular until 6th of June 2025. Next question. Under the new RBI regulation, which portal must regulated entities use to report their digital lending apps GLAs? Right answer: Centralized Information Management System, CIMS. Option A is the right answer of this question. The RBI has issued new regulations under the Reserve Bank of India Directions 2025, aimed at increasing transparency and accountability in the digital lending sector. Centralized reporting of digital lending apps: all regulated entities must upload details of their DLAs on the Centralized Information Management System portal by 15th of June 2025. Next question. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India requests government approval to expand contingent risk buffer band. Which committee recommended the current economic capital framework, including CRB guidelines? Bimal Jalan Committee. Option D is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India reviewed the economic capital framework and sought the government's approval to expand the contingent risk buffer band. The framework by the Jalan Committee has been found effective over the past 5 years, and the RBI is exploring wider range for the buffer in view of economic vulnerabilities, the fluctuations. Next question. According to the RBI Act 1934, under which section is every note issued by the RBI guaranteed by the central government? Section 26(2). Option A is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India will soon issue rupee 20 denomination banknotes in the Mahatma Gandhi series, bearing the signature of the new RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra. The design remains unchanged from the existing rupees 20 notes except for the signature. Dimension 63 mm into 129 mm, base color greenish yellow. Reverse illustrations: Ellora Cave symbolizing India's cultural heritage. Legal tender status: all previously issued rupees 20 notes will remain legal tender. Legal tender refers to coins or banknotes that are legally acceptable to discharge debts or obligations. Every note issued by RBI guaranteed by the central government per section 26(2) of the RBI Act 1934. Even rupees 1 note issued by the government of India are legal tender. RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra was appointed as RBI Governor from the 11th of December 2024 for a 3-year term. Next question. Which Indian law governs the final issuance of banking license to foreign banks establishing subsidiaries in India? Right answer: Banking Regulation Act 1949. Option B is the right answer of this question. On 19th of May 2025, RBI granted in principle approval to Emirates NBD and Bank PJSC, a leading UAE-based banking group, to establish wholly owned subsidiary in India. Important key highlights: expansion strategy. Emirates NBD currently operates in Mumbai, Chennai and Gurugram and will convert these branches into a single subsidiary structure. Regulatory compliance: the RBI will issue a final banking license under Section 22 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949 once all conditions are met. Foreign bank presence: Emirates NBD will become the third foreign bank to operate in India via the WOS routes, following DBS Bank India and SBM Bank India Limited. Strategic benefits: the WOS model allows greater operational flexibility, enabling branch expansion, local lending, and enhanced financial services. Next question. How many nominees can a bank account holder now have as per the as per the Banking Laws Amendment Bill 2024? Right answer option C 4 is the right answer. Parliament passed the Banking Laws Amendment Bill 2024, which allow bank account holder to have up to 4 nominees, with the Rajya Sabha approving it by a voice vote. It amends the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, Banking Regulation Act 1949, State Bank of India Act 1955, Banking Companies Acquisitions and Transfer of Undertaking Act 1970, Banking Companies Acquisition and Transfer of Undertaking Act 1980. Next question. Under the revised PSL norms, which category has expanded eligibility to support sustainable finance? Right answer. Renewable energy lending, option C is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India has introduced new PSL guidelines after stakeholder consultation. The revised norms increase loan limits, expand eligibility criteria, and enhance PSL targets to boost credit flow to key sector. Expansion of renewable energy lending. More projects now qualify under PSL for sustainable finance. Next question. When did the Reserve Bank of India announce the withdrawal of rupees 2000 denomination banknotes? Right answer. 19th of May 2023 is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India in a recent press release has confirmed that 98.21% of rupees 2000 denomination banknotes in circulation as of 19th of May 2023 have been successfully returned to the banking system. This highlights the smooth executions of the withdrawal process initiated by the central bank. Initial circulations rupees 3.56 lakh crore worth of rupees 2000 notes were in circulation when the withdrawal was announced on 19th of May 2023. Current status as of 31st of March 2025, only 6,366 crore rupees worth of rupees 2000 notes remains in circulations. Next question. Where was the special postage stamps on RBI 90th anniversary release? Right answer. National Center for the Performing Arts, Mumbai, NCPA, Mumbai. The Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, released a special postage stamps commemorating the 90th anniversary of the Reserve Bank of India at the National Center for the Performing Arts, NCPA, Mumbai. RBI legacy and contribution Established on 1st April 1935 in Kolkata, the RBI played a pivotal role in monetary policy and financial regulations, currency management and government debt management, financial inclusion, literacy and consumer awareness. As it completes 9 decades, the RBI continued to uphold its principle of stability, trust and growth. Features of the special postage stamp symbolize the RBI journey over 90 years, showcasing its original headquarters in Kolkata, where it was first established. Its present headquarters in Mumbai, representing its evaluations. It includes the 90 years RBI logo with the inscription Stability, Trust, Growth, reflecting its core value and economic contribution. Next question. Which regulatory body granted Piramal Finance the certificate of registrations as an NBFC ICC? Reserve Bank of India. Option B is the right answer of this question. Piramal Enterprises announced that the Reserve Bank of India, under Section 45IA of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, on 4th of April 2025, has granted a certificate of registrations to Piramal Finance, formerly known as Piramal Capital and Housing Finance, a wholly owned subsidiary of the company, to commence its business of non-banking financial institutions, investment and credit company without accepting public deposits. Next question. What is the primary objective of RBI? कहता है WhatsApp channel to enhance public awareness and financial literacy. Option C is the right answer of this question. In a move to enhance public awareness and promote financial literacy, the Reserve Bank of India has launched a verified WhatsApp channel under its ongoing RBI Kehta Hai initiative. This latest step by the RBI aims to deliver crucial financial information directly to citizens in a simple and accessible manner. The RBI has been conducting public awareness campaigns through various platforms including text messages, televisions and digital advertisement. With the introductions of the WhatsApp channel, the RBI plans to strengthen its outreach efforts and ensure that important financial messages reach people across different regions of the country. The central bank stated that the WhatsApp channel would share updates on financial literacy, fraud prevention, and secure banking practices. This initiative is expected to increase accessibility, strengthen public trust, and promote safer banking habits among users. Next question. The Reserve Bank of India took 79 enforcement action against banks non-performing financial companies in financial year 25. Which bank faced the highest penalty during financial year 25? J&K Bank. Option B is the right answer. Reserve Bank of India undertook 79 enforcement actions against banks and NBFCs in financial year 25 as per a report by FACE, an RBI recognized self-regulatory organization. Out of these, 48 actions were against NBFCs, 30 against banks and 1 against the credit bureau. J&K Bank faced the highest penalty of rupees 3.31 crore for violation related to BSBDA accounts, beneficial ownership identification and working capital loan against government subsidiaries. Next question. What additional run off factor has the RBI mandated for retail and small business deposits enabled with internet and mobile banking? IMB 2.5% is the right answer of this question. Option C. The Reserve Bank of India has mandated a 2.5% additional run off factor for retail and small businesses customer deposits enabled with internet and mobile banking facilities. Next question. What is the deadline set by the RBI for banks to migrate their digital operations to the bank.in domain? Right answer 31st of October 2025. Option C is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India has set a deadline of 31st of October 2025 for all banks to transition their digital operations to the bank.in domain. This move aims to improve the security infrastructure of online banking services and make digital banking more secure and user-friendly. The transitions to a unified domain is in response to the increasing cybersecurity threats posed by cyber criminal exploiting vulnerabilities in online platform. Banks will need to update their IT infrastructure to comply with the new requirements, ensuring a seamless and secure banking experience for customer. The RBI circular issued on 22nd of April references the 7th of Feb 2025 policy on enhancing trust in the financial sector through bank.in and fin.in domain to combat digital fraud. Next question. According to RBI, what percentage of Ajanta's bank depositors will receive full reimbursements of their deposits through DICGC? Right answer 91.55%. Option C is the right answer of this question. The RBI has cancelled the license of Ajanta's Urban Cooperative Banks Maryadit Aurangabad as of 22nd of April 2025. The bank has ceased all banking operations. Upon liquidation, depositors will be eligible to receive up to rupees 5 lakh per depositors under deposit insurance and credit guarantee corporations. According to RBI data, 91.55% of depositors will receive full reimbursements of their deposits through DICGC. Next question. Which act provisions did Imperial Urban Cooperative Bank fail to comply with, leading to the license cancellation? Right answer Banking Regulation Act 1949 is the right answer of this question. The RBI has revoked the banking license of Jalandhar-based Imperial Urban Cooperative Bank Limited effective 25th of April 2025, citing multiple regulatory and financial shortcomings, and RBI cancelled the license of Ajanta's Urban Cooperative Banks Maryadit based in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. Regulatory non-compliance. The bank failed to meet requirements under Section 22(3)(a) to 22(3)(e) of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Next question. As per the RBI 2025 circular, from what age can minors independently open and operate bank accounts? Right answer option B, 10 years is the right answer of this question. India's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, announced on 21st of April 2025 that minors above the age of 10 will be able to open and operate independent bank accounts. Minors of any age can open saving and term deposit accounts through their natural and legal guardians. Minors can also open such accounts with their mother as the guardian. The RBI latest circular encourages banks to catch depositors young by allowing minors to open and operate depositor accounts. Banks may set limits and terms for opening and operations of minor account based on their risk management policies. Banks are free to offer additional facilities such as internet banking, ATM, debit cards, and checkbooks to minors subject to risk assessments and sustainability. Next question. Assessments and suitability. Okay. Next question. What is the new compliance deadlines for banks to meet the BIS regulations for note sorting machine NSM? Right answer 1st of November 2025. Option D is the right answer of this question. The RBI has extended the deadline for banks to comply with the BIS Bureau of Indian Standards regulations for note sorting machines. The revised implementation timeline is now set for 1st of November 2025 due to challenges raised by banks. These standards specify the performance and safety requirements of NSM to ascertain the authenticity and fitness of banknotes process. These requirements include the criteria specified in the guidelines issued by the RBI from time to time, such as soiling, limpness, dog ears, tears, holes, stains, fold, etc., which these machines must be able to detect adequately while processing the banknotes. Next question. Which company wholly owned subsidiary has received RBI approval to operate as a non-banking financial company, NBFCs? First Pay Technologies. Option B is the right answer of this question. Securities Finance Private Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of First Pay Technologies, has received approval from the RBI to operate as a NBFCs. The company is entering the education loan sector with a strong vision for growth. The firm plans to disburse rupees 100 crore in education loans during its first year, aiming to reach rupees 1000 crore by 2030. Loan amount will range between rupees 50,000 to rupees 5 lakh, and the company expects to serve over 10,000 students in the first year alone. The company is focusing on students in Bengaluru, Mumbai, Delhi, NCR, Hyderabad, Pune cities, known for their robust educational infrastructure. About the NBFCs, NBFCs is a financial institution that offers financial services like loan, insurance, and investment, but is not a bank. NBFCs are regulated by the RBI. NBFC functions are important. NBFCs cannot accept demand deposit. NBFC do not form part of the payment and settlement system and cannot issue checks drawn on its self-deposit insurance facility of the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation is not available to depositors of NBFCs, unlike in the case of banks. Next question. Which department of the RBI compiled the regulations at a glance handbook? Right answer Departments of Regulation, DOR. Option C is the right answer of this question. The RBI has released the regulations at a glance handbook compiled by the Department of Regulations to provide broad overview of the regulatory landscape across various activities and entities. Organized into 6 chapters, it presents a tabular summary of major regulations issued by the DOR. Next question. Which two institutions signed the second amendment and restatement agreement of the bilateral swap arrangement BSA? Right answer Bank of Japan and Reserve Bank of India. Option D is the right answer of this question. The Bank of Japan, acting as an agent for the Minister of Finance Japan, and the Reserve Bank of India signed the second amendment and restatement agreement of the bilateral swap arrangement BSA. The BSA is a two-way arrangement where both authorities can swap their local currencies in exchange for the US dollar. The size of the BSA remains unchanged, that is up to 75 billion US dollar. Japan and India believe that the BSA, which aims to strengthen the and complement other financial safety nets, will further deepen financial cooperation between the two countries and contribute to regional and global financial stability. Next question. What is the minimum net worth requirements for an entity to be recognized as an SRO under RBI AA framework? Rupees 2 crore. Option B is the right answer of this question. The RBI introduced a framework for recognizing self-regulatory organization within the account aggregator ecosystem. This initiative aims to enhance governance, promote best practices, and ensure the sustainable growth of the AA ecosystem. Important key highlights: eligibility. SRO must be not SRO must be not-for-profit entities under Section 8 of the Companies Act 2013 with a minimum net worth of or rupees 2 crore. Responsibilities: SRO will establish benchmark for professional conduct, resolve disputes, and ensure transparency and independence. Application process: interested entities can apply via the Pravaha portal by 15th of June 2025. Significant support smoother adoptions of the AA framework, which facilitates secure data exchange between financial information providers and users. Next question. What is the primary objective of the nationwide financial literacy campaign launched by RBI and NCFE on 11th of March 2025 to empower individuals with financial awareness and fraud prevention skills? On 11th of March 2025, the RBI and the NCFE, National Center for Financial Education, launched a nationwide financial literacy campaign to promote financial awareness and inclusion across India. RBI and NCFE launched nationwide financial literacy campaign. Important key highlights: target group focuses on youth, senior citizens, and underserved communities. Initiative includes multilingual campaigns, financial literacy centers, and the RBI Kehta Hai awareness program. Topics covered: online banking, safety, fraud prevention, investment awareness, and financial planning. Objective: empower individuals to make informed financial decisions and safeguard against fraud. Next question. Which organization presented the Digital Transformation Award 2025 to RBI? Central Banking London. Option C is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India won the Digital Transformation Award 2025 on 15th of March 2025. Awarding body: the award was presented by Central Banking London. Recognitions acknowledged RBI leadership in digital innovation and operational improvements. Important key initiatives: Aarthi system launched on January 2023, digitized internal workflow, improved record keeping, data analysis, and operational efficiency. Pravaha platform launched on May 2024, simplified regulatory processes for external stakeholders and integrated seamlessly with the Saarthi system for transparency and secure operations. Next question. For how many additional years have RRB been allowed to amortize pension-related expenditure from financial year 2025 onwards? 5 years. Option C is the right answer of this question. The Reserve Bank of India has allowed regional rural banks an additional 5 years from financial year 25 to amortize pension-related expenditure. The extension was granted due to difficulties in absorbing increased liabilities in a single year. Earlier, RRBs were permitted to amortize liabilities under the Employee Pension Schemes 2018 over 5 years from financial year 19. RRB must implement the pension scheme with effect from 1st of November 1993. If the expenditure is not fully charged to the profit and loss account in financial year 25, it can be amortized over a maximum of 5 years starting 31st of March 2025. Important information regarding the regional rural banks. So RRBs are financial institutions in India that provides credit and banking services to rural and semi-urban areas, particularly for agriculture and small scale industries. Established 1975 under the Regional Rural Bank Act 1976, regulators RBI and NABARD. Ownership structure: 50% of Government of India, 35% sponsored bank, public sector banks like SBI, PNB, etc., 15% state government. Next question. Recently, the RBI approval allowed BRICS to facilitate which type of transaction? Right answer: export and import payments. Option B is the right answer of this question. BRICS has received in principle authorizations from the RBI to operate as a payment aggregator for cross-border PACB. The approval allows the company to facilitate both export and import payment under the Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. The authorization aligns with the RBI updated regulatory framework introduced in October 2023. Next question. What was the net flow of external commercial borrowings during the first 10 months of financial year 25 as per the RBI bulletin released on 22nd of March 2025? Right answer 18.4 billion US dollar. Option A is the right answer of this question. The report of external commercial borrowing ECB's net flow is a part of the RBI bulletin released on 22nd of March 2025 by the RBI. Contents of the report: net inflow. ECB's net inflows surged over 2 times to 18.4 billion US dollar during the first 10 months of financial year 25. Registration and disbursement: ECB registrations totaled 47.3 billion US dollar and disbursement reached 42.3 billion US dollar. Cost reductions: declining cost of overseas fundraising, including reductions in the secured overnight financing rate, contributed to this growth. Sectoral insights: funds were allocated for modernization, infrastructure development, refinancing old ECBs, and sourcing capital goods. Next question. What is the name of the initiative launched by RBIS to promote financial innovation? The full form of RBIS is Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. Right answer Design Shala. Option C is the right answer of this question. RBIH has launched Design Shala, an initiative promoting financial innovations through Human-Centered Design (SCD). The program was launched by Nandan Nilekani, chairman and co-founder of Infosys, at the Building for Billions event in Bangalore. Design Shala focuses on developing financial solutions centered around real user needs, behavior, and experiences. About the RBIH, established 2021, headquarter Bangalore, parent organization RBI, chairman Krish Gopal Krishnan, co-founder Infosys, CEO Rajesh Bansal. Next question. What is the main objective of the RBI कहता है campaign? Promoting safe banking practices through multimedia channels. Option D is the right answer of this question. Education: NCFE have launched multiple nationwide campaigns to enhance financial literacy in India. Lead banks have been directed to establish financial literacy centers to conduct special awareness camp. The RBI कहता है campaign promotes safe banking practices through multimedia channels, which mass media awareness program educate people across different age groups to standardize financial education. RBI has developed the Financial Awareness Message Frame booklet, which includes targeted content for different groups, including senior citizen. Next question. Under which act has the RBI sanctioned the recent UCB's amalgamation? Right answer Banking Regulation Act 1949. Option A is the right answer of this question. RBI has approved the 2 voluntary amalgamation in the urban cooperative bank sector. The Citizen Cooperative Banks Vasco da Gama, Goa, merging with the TJSB Sehkari Bank Thane, Maharashtra. Pune Commercial Cooperative Bank Satara, Maharashtra, merging with Pimpri Chinchwad Sehkari Bank Pune, Maharashtra. The amalgamation have been sanctioned under the Banking Regulation Act 1949 and will be effective from 10th of Feb 2025. Next question. What is the primary purpose of the RBI introducing additional factor of authentication AFA for online international digital payments? Right answer to enhance the security of cross-border transactions. Option B is the right answer of this question. The RBI introduced an additional factor of authentication for online international digital payments on 7th of Feb 2025. The detailed explanation purpose. The RBI introduced AFA to enhance the security of cross-border transactions. This measure aims to provide the same level of security for international transactions as is available for domestic payments. Implementation. The AFA requires an extra layer of verification such as on one-time password or biometric authentication for online international transaction. Next, rationale and impact. Next question. According to the Reserve Bank of India, set to launch rupees 50 denomination banknotes with updated signature. What changes have been made to the design of the new rupees 50 banknotes? The design remains identical to the existing rupees 50 banknotes. Option B is the right right answer of this question. RBI will soon release rupees 50 denomination banknotes in the Mahatma Gandhi new series with the signature of newly appointed Governor Sanjay Malhotra. No change in design. The design of the new rupees 50 notes will remain identical to the existing notes in the Mahatma Gandhi new series. Next question. Small finance banks get Reserve Banks of India's note to provide credit lines on UPI. How does this new UPI feature benefits customers compared to traditional credit cards on and loans? Right answer. It offers a cost-effective alternative with the potential lower interest rate. Option A is the right answer of this question. The RBI has expanded the scope of UPI by allowing transactions using pre-sanctioned credit lines and at small finance bank, enabling customers to use pre-approved credit lines for UPI transactions. Bank will define the terms of these credit lines, including aspects like credit limit, interest rates, and credit periods, offering a cost-effective alternative to traditional credit cards and loans. Next question. How much liquidity did the Reserve Bank of India inject into the banking system through the variable rate repo auction? Right answer, 2,50,000 crore rupees is the right answer of this question. RBI injects rupees 2,50,000 crore to enhance banking system liquidity through a variable rate repo auction. The rupees 2,50,000 crore amount was decided based on an assessments of liquidity conditions. Next question. Recently, EaseBus secured Reserve Bank of India license for online payment aggregations. What is the annual gross transactions value currently processed by EaseBus? 30 billion US dollar is the right answer. Option C. EaseBus, a full stack payment solution provider, has received final authorizations from the Reserve Bank of India to operate as an online payment aggregator under the Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. The platform is currently processing an annual gross transactions value of 30 billion US dollar. Next question. What was the primary objective behind the RBI approval of the voluntary merger of urban cooperative banks on 8th of Feb 2025? To strengthen the urban cooperative banking sector, option B is the right answer of this question. The RBI announced the approval of the voluntary merger of two pairs of urban cooperative banks on 8th of Feb 2025. The merger came into effect on 10th of Feb 2025. Important highlights: strengthening the sector, enhanced stability, improved customer services. Next question. What is the key proposal in the draft guidelines issued by the RBI regarding floating rate loans for retail and MSME borrowers? Right answer. RBI proposes to remove foreclosure charges on floating rate loans for retail and MSME borrowers, including those for business purposes. Option B is the right answer of this question. RBI has issued draft guidelines proposing the removal of foreclosure charges on floating rate loans for retail and MSME borrowers, including loan guaranteed for individual borrowers for business purposes. These changes will provide greater flexibility for borrowers to switch lenders, offers better terms, and allow them to prepay their loans without incurring penalties, which currently range from 4 to 5% of the outstanding principal for personal loans. Next question. Reserve Bank of India has introduced RBI Data, a mobile application designed to enhance public access to macroeconomic and financial data. What type of data visualization tools are included in RBI Data? Interactive graphs and charts. Option B is the right answer of this question. RBI has introduced RBI Data, mobile application designs to enhance public access to macroeconomic and financial data. One of the key features of RBI Data is its interactive graphs and charts, which help users analyze time series data effectively. Next question. What is the primary purpose of the RBI Data mobile app? Providing financial and macroeconomic statistics. Option B is the right answer of this question. The RBI launched the RBI Data mobile app on 18th of Feb 2025. Here are the key features and benefits of the app: access to data, visualizations to downloadable data, bank locator. Next question. What is the new loan limit per borrower for small value loans from urban cooperative banks as per the RBI 24th of Feb 2025 announcement? Right answer, rupees 3 crore is the right answer of this question. Option A. On 24th of Feb 2025, Reserve Bank of India increased the limit on a small value loans from UCB's urban cooperative banks to rupees 3 crore per borrower. This move aims to enhance the financial soundness and resilience of UCBs by allowing them greater operational flexibility while maintaining regulatory objectives. Important the key points: new loan limit, regulatory definition, operational flexibility, financial resilience. Next question: a pilot project to offer unsecured loans to gig workers has been launched by the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub in collaborations with the VVFi Finance. When was VVFi established? Right answer: 2016 is the right answer of this question. RBI has partnered with VVFi Finance to launch a pilot project aimed at providing unsecured loans to gig workers. ULI, Unified Lending Interface, a digital public infrastructure designed to provide lenders with access to critical financial, non-financial and alternative data for informed credit decision. VVFi India was founded by Anil K. Pinapala and Srinath Kompela in 2016. Next question. The Reserve Bank of India has released guidelines for reporting transactions involving gold derivatives to the Clearing Corporation of India Limited Trade Repository. This section of the RBI Act 1934 gives the RBI the authority to issue these guidelines. Section 45W is the right answer of this question. RBI mandates that authorized dealer category 1 banks report gold derivative transactions to the Clearing Corporations of India Limited CCIL Trade Repository. Legal framework: these guidelines are issued under the power vested in the RBI under Section 45W of the RBI Act 1934, Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999 and the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Next question. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India enforced stricter liquidity standards for housing finance companies that accept deposits. What percentage of their outstanding deposits must these companies have in liquid assets as of 1st of January 2025? 14%. Option C is the right answer of this question. The RBI has implemented revised norms requiring deposit-taking housing finance companies (HFCs) to maintain higher levels of liquid assets against their deposits. Effective 1st of Jan 2025, these companies must hold liquid assets equivalent to 14% of their outstanding deposits. Next question. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India updated housing finance regulations and requires complete emergency withdraw from NBFC deposits. How many days ahead of time must NBFCs inform depositors of their deposit maturity as required by the RBI, which has shortened the notice period from 2 months? Right answer: 14 days. Option C is the right answer of this question. Starting 1st of Jan 2025, NBFCs are required to return the full deposit amounts to depositors within 3 months in case of emergency withdrawal. Through such withdrawals will not accrue any interest. Maturity notification: the RBI has mandated the NBFCs notify depositors of their deposits maturity 14 days in advance, reducing the previous notice period from 2 months. Next question. As per the report, the National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development (NABFID) is authorized by the Reserve Bank of India to function as an all India financial institutions in the financial markets. When was the NABFID Act established? 2021. Option C is the right answer of this question. On 1st of Jan 2025, the Reserve Bank of India issued a circular allowing the National Bank for Financial Infrastructure and Development to participate as an all India financial institutions in financial markets. NABFID establishment: NABFID was established under the NABFID Act 2021 as the primary institution for infrastructure financing in India. About the NABFID established 2021, headquarter Mumbai, chairperson KV Kamath. Next question. In which year did the Reserve Bank of India announce the release of draft formats for cooperative bank financial statement? Right answer: 1981. Option A is the right answer of this question. The RBI stated that the term of Section 29 read the Section 56 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Cooperative banks are required to prepare a balance sheet and profit and loss account as on the last working day of the year in the forms set out in the third schedule of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. These forms were notified in 1981. Next question. Recently, CredEx became the RBI regulated trades platform in India after receiving approval from the Reserve Bank of India to launch the trade receivables discounting system platform for supply chain financing. Right answer option C, fifth is the right answer of this question. CredEx, a supply chain finance platform, has announced that it has received final approval from the Reserve Bank of India to commercially launch its trade receivable discounting system platform under the brand name DTX Domestic Trade Exchange. With this, CredEx becomes the fifth RBI regulated trades platform in India, marking a significant milestone in its journey to revaluation supply chain financing. Next question. Which accounts can non-residents utilize to settle transactions according to the revised FEMA guidelines? Right answer special SNRR, special non-resident rupee, and special rupee voucher account SRVA. Option A is the right answer of this question. The RBI introduced changes to the Foreign Exchange Management Act FEMA on 17th of Jan 2025 with the aim of promoting the use of the Indian rupee in international trade. Important key changes: INR accounts for non-residents, flexibility for exporters, repassable INR accounts, FDI for NRIs. Next question. As per guidelines on settlement of dues of borrowers by ARCs for settlement proposals exceeding which amount must be independent advisory committee be involved? Right answer rupees 1 crore. Option C is the right answer of this question. RBI issued revised guidelines on the settlement of dues payable by borrowers to asset reconstruction companies on 20th of Jan 2025. Key aspects of the guidelines include board approved policy. Every ARC must have board approved policy for setting borrowers' dues. This policy should cover aspects such as eligibility criteria for one-time settlements, permissible sacrifices for different categories for exposures, methodology for determining to realizable value of securities, independent advisory committee. Next question. For how long are NBFCs in the upper layer subjects to enhanced regulatory requirements? At least 5 years. Option C is the right answer of this question. On 16th of Jan 2025, RBI released the NBFC's upper layer list for 2024-25. This list includes major non-banking financial companies such as Tata Sons Private Limited, Bajaj Finance Limited, LIC Housing Finance Limited, and Aditya Birla Finance Limited. Despite Tata Sons' proposal to deregister as an NBFC, it remains on the list. Being classified in the upper layer means that these NBFCs are subject to enhanced regulatory requirements aimed at ensuring stability and mitigating systemic risk for at least 5 years. This includes stricter capital adequacy norms, enhanced disclosure, and more robust governance framework. It's the next topic of our class. SEBI, NABARD, IRDA, PFRDA, SIDBI, NPCI circular and notification. So let's start it. First question is, what is the non-refundable application fee under the SEBI Venture Capital Funds VCF settlement 2025? Right answer 25,000 plus 18% GST. Option C is the right answer of this question. The SEBI launched the VCF Settlement Scheme 2025 on 15th of July 2025 to address regulatory violations by venture capital funds whose liquidation periods have expired but remain incomplete. Effective from 21st of July 2025 to 19th of Jan 2026, the scheme offers a one-time opportunity for migrated VCFs to settle pending actions related to unliquidated investment. This follows SEBI's repeal of VCF regulation after the introductions of AIF regulations in May 2012. Eligible VCFs must pay a non-refundable application fee of rupees 25,000 plus 18% GST. The base settlement amount is rupees 1 lakh for delays up to 1 year with rupees 50,000 added for each additional year, capped between rupees 1 lakh and rupees 6 lakh based on asset value. The cost must be borne by the investment manager or sponsor, not investors. SEBI has also granted an extra 1 year window for VCFs to complete liquidations and wind up. Next question. Multi-Commodity Exchange Clearing Corporation Limited is a wholly owned subsidiary of which organization? Right answer, Multi-Commodity Exchange of India Limited, MCX. Option D is the right answer of this question. On 14th of July 2025, SEBI renewed the recognitions of Multi-Commodity Exchange Clearing Corporations Limited is a clearing corporations for a 3-year term effective from 31st of July 2025 to July 30 of July 2028. MCXCCL is a wholly owned subsidiary of Multi-Commodity Exchange of India. The renewal was granted under Regulations 12 of the Securities Contract Stock Exchanges and Clearing Corporations Regulations 2018. Next question. Which institutions developed the Samuhik Pativedan Munch in collaboration with SEBI and stock exchanges? Right answer, NSE, National Stock Exchange. Option C is the right answer. On 1st of August 2025, SEBI will roll out a centralized compliance reporting platform for stockbrokers called Samuhik Pativedan Munch, developed in collaboration with the stock exchange and offered by the NSE, National Stock Exchange. Purpose to simplify the unified compliance reporting for brokers registered with multiple exchanges. Platform name Samuhik Pativedan Munch Collective Reporting Platform. Phase 1 rollout covers 40 compliance reports submitted via a single exchange instead of multiple ones. Beneficiaries 990 stockbrokers with multi-exchange members will benefit initially. Future expansion later phase will include commodity brokers and standardized remaining document submission. Next question. Under IRDAI, new rural insurance mandates what is the minimum coverage targets for financial year 26-27 in newly added Gram Panchayats? Right answer, option B, 10% is the right answer of this question. On 27th of July 2025, the IRDAI mandated all life, general and health insurer to extend coverage to 75,000 Gram Panchayats by financial year 26-27. Important key details. Financial year 25-26, each insurer must cover 25,000 villages. For financial year 26-27, coverage expands to 50,000 additional Gram Panchayat. Minimum coverage targets 15% of live assets in financial year 26, 25% for financial year 27, and 10%. This initiative is a part of IRDAI push to saturate rural India with insurance under its Rural Social Sector and Motor Third Party Obligations Master Circulation 2025. Next question. After which European country did Cyprus becomes the second to adopt UPI based remittance services? France is the right answer, option C. On 16th of June 2025, NPCI through its arms NPCI International Payment Limited signed an MOU with Eurobank Cyprus in Limassol, Cyprus during a business roundtable co-chaired by PM Narendra Modi and President Nicole Christodoulou. Aims to enable UPI services in Cyprus for seamless cross-border payment benefiting tourist business and the Indian diaspora. Next important highlights you can check there. Next question. According to the recent announcement, what is the main purpose of the two circular issued by the NPCI? Right answer, to improve UPI AI performance and prevent misuse. NPCI issued two circulars giving guidelines on application programming interfaces that aim at reducing outages in the UPI. One of the two is on reducing the response time for 4 application programming interfaces, whereas the second lists directions to prevent the misuse of API associated with the real-time payments. Next, what percentage stake did NABARD acquire in 24/7 Moneyworks Consulting on 23rd of April 2025? 10% is the right answer of this question. On 23rd of April 2025, NABARD acquired a 10% stake in 24/7 Moneyworks Consulting, an innovative agri-fintech startup. This marks NABARD's ever investment in a bootstrapped startup. The company flagship platform eKisan Credit streamlines the rural credit lifecycle for institutions like cooperative banks, PSCs, and regional rural banks. It leverages digital tools such as the land record integration, Aadhaar-based eKYC, and core banking system to ensure faster and more transparent agricultural credit delivery. The collaboration aims to benefit small and marginal farmers by simplifying access to credit and promoting financial inclusion in rural areas. Next question. What is the minimum investment threshold for securitized debt instruments as per SEBI's new mandate effective from 6th of May 2025? Rupees 1 crore. Option D is the right answer of this question. SEBI has mandated a minimum investment of rupees 1 crore for the issuance of subsequent transfer of STIs to ensure only well-informed and capable investors participate in the securitized market, thereby enhancing risk mitigations. Next question. What is the minimum issue size for which the use of electronic book provider platform is now mandatory as per SEBI's new directive? Rupees 20 crore. Option C is the right answer of this question. On 18th of May 2025, the SEBI mandated the use of electronic book provider platform for all private placement debt issues of rupees 20 crore or more. This move aims to enhance transparency, streamline fundraising, and improve price discovery in the debt market. Important key highlight: expanded scope, mandatory disclosure, green shoe option, anchor investment, fair allotment process, public transparency. Next question. What is the primary objective of launching BHIM 3.0? Right answer: enhance digital transaction and financial management. Option C is the right answer of this question. NPCI BHIM Services Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of NPCI, has announced the launch of BHIM 3.0, the latest version of the Bharat interface for money app. This upgraded will be fully rolled out by April 2025, introducing new features to enhance digital transactions and financial management. BHIM 3.0 will support more than 15 Indian languages, making digital payment accessible to a wider audience. It is optimized to function smoothly even on weak or unstable internet connection. About the BHIM, which stands for the Bharat Interface for Money, is a mobile payment app developed by the NPCI that uses the UPI for a quick and secure digital transaction, launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in December 2016. Next question. Which organization has been appointed to manage the rupees 1000 crore venture capital fund for space technology startups in India? Small Industry Development Bank of India, yani SIDBI. SIDBI is the right answer of this question. Next question. The new updated allow NPCI to revise the transactions limits for P2M payments, which could go up to rupees 2 lakh or rupees 5 lakh in some cases. Before the revision, what was the transactions limit for both P2P and P2M UPI payments? Rupees 1 lakh is the right answer of this question. RBI has approved the increase of transactions limits for person to merchants payments made through the UPI. Transactions limit for P2M payments, previously UPI transactions were kept at rupees 1 lakh for both person to person and person to P2M payments, person to merchants. The new update allow NPCI to revise the transactions limit for P2M payments, which could go up to rupees 2 lakh or rupees 5 lakh in some cases. Under which brand will BharatPay launch its new payment aggregator platform? What is the right answer? BharatPay X. Option B is the right answer. BharatPay, a prominent Indian financial services and UPI payments platform, announced on 9th of April 2025 that its subsidiary Resilience Payment Private Limited has received final approval from the RBI to operate as an online payment aggregator. The new payment aggregator platform will be launched under the Bharat PayX brand, aiming to expand its merchant base in Tier 2 and 3 cities and promote digital financial solutions across India. Next question. What is the primary goal of the MOU between the NABFID and the New Development Bank NDB? Developing a sustainable infrastructure financing market. Option B is the right answer of this question. National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development and the NDB have signed a MOU objective to create a sustainable infrastructure financing market and foster a robust ecosystem for long-term development, bridge the infrastructure financing gap in India. Next, what major changes has been introduced by NPCI in its revised UPI framework regarding international transactions? Discontinuations of QR share and pay for international transactions. Option B is the right answer of this question. NPCI has revised the UPI framework, introducing major changes to international and domestic QR based transactions. The announcement follows frequent outage reported by users of Google Pay, Paytm, and other UPI platforms. Third outage this month, QR share and pay for international transactions has been discontinued. Next, Finance Minister Sitaraman hails Bombay Stock Exchange's 150 years legacy, launches BSE 150 index. What is the daily order processing value at BSE as highlighted during the event? Rupees 1,500 crore is the right answer of this question. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman lauded the Bombay Stock Exchange BSE for its technological advancement and key role in India's economic development. The BSE, Asia's oldest stock exchange, celebrated its 150th anniversary with Mrs. Sitharaman as the chief guest at the event. She stated that the BSE processor order worth rupees 1,500 crore daily, showcasing its technological integration and positioning as a barometer of India's economic trajectory. Next, NPCI Bharat Bill Pay is developing Net Banking 2.0, new payment system aimed at enhancing the net banking experience for customer. How many banks are collaborating in the pilot testing of Net Banking 2.0? Option B, 4 is the right answer of this question. NPCI Bharat Bill Pay and BBL is developing Net Banking 2.0, a new payment system aimed at enhancing the net banking experience for customer. The project involves collaboration with 4 major banks and 6 to 8 payment aggregators currently in pilot testing. Next, how does UPI Lite differ from regular UPI transaction? It requires users to preload a small balance for faster payments. Option C is the right answer of this question. WhatsApp is working on integrating UPI Lite to enhance its payment system. UPI Lite is designed for small frequent transactions and reduces failures during peak hours. Beta version testing suggests the features is under development. Unlike regular UPI Lite allow users to preload a small balance for faster transaction. Next question. What is the new minimum operating profit requirement for SMEs to be eligible for an IPO under SEBI's revised rule? Right answer, rupees 1 crore in at least 2 of the last 3 financial year. Option B is the right answer of this question. The SEBI introduced stricter rules for SMEs initial public offering on 4th of March 2025 to ensure only fundamentally strong SMEs access public markets while safeguarding investor interest. Important key changes: profitability mandates, offer for sale cap, phased lock-in for promoters, minimum application size, use of IPO process, transparency, fundraising without main board migrations. Next question. What is the primary objective of SEBI's collaboration with DigiLocker as per the circular issued on 19th of March 2025 to reduce unclaimed financial assets in the securities market? Option B is the right answer of this question. SEBI collaborated with DigiLocker formalized via a circular issued on 19th of March 2025 titled Harnessing DigiLocker as a Digital Public Infrastructure for Reducing Unclaimed Assets in the Indian Securities Market. Objective: the initiative aims to reduce unclaimed financial assets, example dormant accounts, unclaimed dividends, forgotten investments in the Indian securities market by improving accessibility and inheritance process. DigiLocker integration, nomination facility, notification process, mandatory compliance, broader functionality. Next question. What is the upper limit of UPI transactions value covered under the incentive schemes for promoting low value BHIM UPI transactions P2M rupees 2000? Option C is the right answer of this question. The incentive scheme for promoting low value BHIM UPI transactions were introduced to encourage small value digital payments, particularly aimed at merchants in rural and remote areas. Approved on 19th of March 2025 with a total outlay of rupees 1,500 crore. This scheme focuses on UPI transactions up to rupees 2,000. Under the scheme, merchants received an incentives of 0.15% per transactions value, which reduces their cost burden and promotes greater adoption of digital payments. The initiative aligns with the government's goal of moving towards a less economy while boosting financial inclusion. Additionally, it aims to achieve a targeted transactions volume of rupees 20,000 crore for the financial year 2024-25, making digital payments seamless and accessible for small scale merchants and customers alike. Next question. As per the news, the NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, international partners with HitPay to expand India's UPI acceptance in Singapore. How does UPI integrations benefit merchants compared to credit card? Right answer: UPI transactions offer a cost-effective alternative. Option A is the right answer. HitPay has partnered with the NPCI International Payment Limited to integrate India's UPI into its platform. The move allows Singapore merchants to accept UPI payments for in-store and e-commerce transactions. The integration provides access to 450 million UPI users, offering a cost-effective alternative to credit card. Next question. Which company is promoted by the founders of GoDigit and has received a reinsurer license from IRDAI? Valuatics Ray. Option C is the right answer of this question. Valuatics Ray, promoted by GoDigit founder Kamesh Goyal and Prem Vatsa, has received a reinsurer license from the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India (IRDAI). It is the first reinsurer license exclusively under IRDAI revamped framework with an initial paid-up capital of rupees 210 crore. The promoters include Oben Ventures LLP, backed by Kamesh Goyal, and FAL Corporation, supported by Prem Vats Fairfax Financial Holdings. At present, state-owned General Insurance Corporation of India (GIC) is the only domestic reinsurer. Currently, 12 foreign reinsurance branches are operating in the country, including those of Munich Re, Swiss Re, and Lloyd's of London. Next question. What is the revised minimum investment amount of zero coupon, zero principal ZCZP instruments on the social stock exchange as per SEBI's announcement on 19th of March 2025? Rupees 1,000 is the right answer. Option B. SEBI decisions to lower the minimum investment for zero coupon, zero principal instruments on the social stock exchange from rupees 10,000 to rupees 1,000 was announced on 19th of March 2025. Important key details. Objective: this move aims to enhance retail participation in social impact investments, making it more accessible for smaller investors. ZCZP instruments: these are unique financial tools designed for donations to non-profit organizations listed on the SSC. They do not offer returns like interest or dividends, but serve as a structured way of fund social causes. Next, background and impact. You can also check this question. Starting from 1st of Feb 2025, UPI transactions ID must be alphanumeric, letters and numbers. Option C is the right answer of this question. Starting 1st of Feb 2025, the National Payment Corporation of India implemented new rules for UPI transactions IDs. Here are the important key points. Alphanumeric IDs, transactions ID must now be strictly alphanumeric. Only letters and numbers, special characters like at the rate, hashtag and apostrophe are not longer allowed. Enhance security. This change aims to enhance security by reducing potential vulnerabilities associated with social characters. Improved compliance. The new rules ensures better compliance with international standards and regulatory requirements. Uniformity. Standardizing transactions ID will simplify processes for both users and financial institutions. Next question. What is the key requirement for brokers before offering algorithm trading for retail investor? Right answer. Broker must obtain approval from stock exchanges for each algorithm. Option B is the right answer of this question. The SEBI has released a new regulatory framework to ensure the safe participation of retail investor in algorithm trading through brokers. This framework, which will take effect from 1st of August 2025, includes several key measures. Broker responsibilities. A broker must obtain stock exchange approval for each algorithm before offering it to retail investor. Unique identifier. Security measures. Algorithm categorization. Next question. What is the total amount approved by NABARD for projects in Himachal Pradesh? Right answer 903.21 crore is the right answer of this question. That NABARD approved 127 projects worth 903.21 crore for Himachal Pradesh on 3rd of Feb 2025. These projects aims to boost rural infrastructure and support sustainable development in the state. Important key details: projects breakdown, major initiatives, rural infrastructure development fund RIDF, future plans and tourism and anti-drug initiatives. All the contents are here, you can check also. Next question. The new UPI rule on automatic acceptance rejections of chargebacks from 15th of Feb 2025. What is chargeback in the context of UPI transactions? Right answer: the reversal of a completed UPI transactions due to disputes, fraud or technical errors. Option B is the right answer of this question. The NPCI has introduced new guidelines for UPI chargebacks effective Feb 15. Definitions of chargeback. A chargeback is a reversal of a completed UPI transactions due to dispute, fraud or technical error initiated by the payer's bank. NPCI. About the NPCI headquarters Mumbai, founded in 2008, CEO Dilip Asbe. Next question. Which entities will manage the Mitra platform as agent of asset management companies? Right answer: Computer Age Management Service Limited and KFIN Technology Limited. Option C is the right answer of this question. The SEBI, the market regulator, has launched mutual fund investment tracing and retrieval assistance Mitra platform to help investors trace inactive mutual funds folios. The platform will be managed by Computer Age Management Services Limited and KFIN Technologies Limited as agent of asset management companies AMCs. About the Kotak Mahindra Bank, founded in 2003, headquartered Mumbai, MD and CEO Ashok Vaswani. Tagline: Let's make money simple. Mergers: ING Vyas Bank and merged with the Kotak Mahindra Bank in 2015. Next question. Who organized the Export Pathshala workshop aimed at enhancing agri and allied exports through FPOs? Right answer: National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD, and Palladium Consulting India Private Limited, PCIPL. Option B is the right answer of this question. The Export Pathshala workshop aimed at enhancing agri and allied exports through farmer producer organization was organized by NABARD in collaboration with Palladium Consulting India Private Limited. The workshop provides training on export procedures, quality compliance and market linkage with a focus on fruits, vegetables and species exports from Odisha. About the NABARD, It is an all India development financial institution and an apex supervisory body for overall supervision of regional, rural bank, state cooperative bank and district central cooperative banks in India. Headquartered Mumbai, founded in 12th of July 1982 by the Government of India, Chairperson Saji KV. Next question. According to the FAB 25 report, what recent change has IRDAI introduced regarding UPI payment for insurance premium? Right answer. Customers can block premium amounts using a one-time UPI mandate. Option B is the right answer of this question. The IRDAI has permitted a one-time UPI mandates for blocking premium amounts for life and health insurance policies. Previously, no premium deposit was required while submitting a proposal form except for policies issued based on a declaration of good health where coverage starts immediately upon payment. About the IRDAI headquarters, Hyderabad, Chairperson Ajay Seth, founded in 1999. The IRDAI is an autonomous and statutory body under the jurisdictions of the Ministry of Finance, Government of India. Next question. As per the FAB 25 report, who is the leading the high-powered committee formed by IRDAI to scrutinize the Insurance Act 1938? Dinesh Khara, option B is the right answer of this question. The IRDAI has formed a high-powered committee led by Dinesh Khara from former SBI chairman to scrutinize various aspects of the Insurance Act 1938 and suggest amendments. The committee was established as the Indian government prepares to introduce the Insurance Amendment Bill in Parliament, which proposes 100% foreign direct investment in the insurance sector. The 7 members panel includes N.S. Kannan, former MD and CEO of ICICI Prudential Life Insurance, Girish Radhakrishnan, former CMD of United India Insurance, Rakesh Joshi, former member of IRDAI, Saurabh Sinha, former executive director of RBI, Alok Misra, MD and CEO of MFIN, L. Vishwanathan, a legal expert. The committee has already conducted its first meeting, signaling a switch approach towards implementing the proposed changes. Next question. Recently, NPCI enabled seamless mobility for 3.2 million Chennai MTC commuters via RuPay. Option B is the right answer of this question. The NPCI has partnered with Metropolitan Transport Corporation in Chennai to integrate RuPay on the go contactless payment solution for public transit. The NCMC National Common Mobility Card Program RuPay on the Go was launched under the National Common Mobility Card Program, which aims to simplify public transit across multiple cities in India. About the NPCI, founded in 2008, headquartered Mumbai, Maharashtra, MD CEO Dilip Asbe. The NPCI is an umbrella organization for operating retail payment and settlement system in India. It is an initiative of the RBI and IBA under the provisions of the Payment and Settlement System Act 2007 for creating a robust payment and settlement infrastructure in India. Next, as per SEBI, what is the minimum asset value required for real estate projects under STADA SMREIT? Rupees 50 crore. Option C is the right answer of this question. On 9th of January, the SEBI granted a license to STATA to launch its small medium real estate investment trust SMREIT. This approval allows Strata to offer investor fractional ownership in commercial real estate projects. Here's a breakdown of what this means. Fractional ownership, minimum asset value, number of schemes, accessibility. Next question. Which two companies recently announced a partnership to expand UPI acceptance in the UAE? NPCI International Payment Limited and Magnati. On 15th of January 2025, NPCI National Payment Corporation of India International Payments Limited NIPL announced a partnership with UAE-based payment solutions provider Magnati. The primary goal of the collaboration is to expand the acceptance of UPI in the UAE. Here's how it works. UPI merchant payments Magnati points of sale terminals will now support QR-based UPI merchant payments. Initial rollout, the partnership will start with Dubai duty free, making it easier for Indian tourists to make payments using UPI. Target audience, these initiatives caters to the over 12 million Indians who visit Dubai and the UAE each year, providing them with a familiar and convenient payment method. By integrating UPI into Magnati payment network, this partnership aims to enhance the overall payment experience for Indian travelers and further promote digital payments on a global scale. Next question. When was SEBI's Dharohar Digital Repository launched? Right answer 26th of Jan 2025. The SEBI launched Dharohar on 26th of Jan 2025 as a digital repository to document and showcase the heritage and evaluations of India's securities market. This initiative commemorates India's 76th Republic Day and aims to provide a comprehensive and interactive platform for learning about the history and development of the securities market. Important key features of Dharohar: interactive timelines, 3D galleries, extensive collections, accessibility. Next part of this video of this class, next topic, banking news. Banking news include the private banks, public sector banks, other banks. Last 6 month news of the public sector banks, private sector banks, other banks of this class. So let's start it. First question is, what was the gross NPA ratio of public sector banks of March 2025? 2.58%. Option B is the right answer. On 22nd of July 2025, Ministry of State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary informed the Rajya Sabha that gross NPA of public sector banks dropped from 9.11% in March 2021 to 2.58% in March 2025. Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code removed control from defaulting promoters and barred willful defaulters. SAFASI Act and Recovery of Debts Act strengthened recovery mechanism. DRT judications raised from rupees 10 lakh to rupees 20 lakh to focus on high value cases. RBI Prudential Framework early recognition and resolutions of stressed assets. Next question. What is the name of the specialized suite of current and saving account launched by Canara Bank for institutional clients? Canara True Edge. Option B is the right answer of this question. Canara Bank has launched Canara True Edge, a specialized and feature-rich suite of current and saving accounts designed for institutional clients across sectors like healthcare, education, religious organizations, and other non-individual entities. The suit carrier the tagline "Grow with Trust, Lead with Edge." It aims to enhance customer segmentation and provide tailored solutions aligned with clients' operational and financial workflow. The product offers zero initial deposit requirements for easy onboarding. Benefit increased proportionally as the institutions maintain high account balances. Important information regarding the Canara Bank, founded in 1906, headquartered Bengaluru, Karnataka, MD and CEO K. Satyanarayan Raju. Next question. Which organization has initiated a probe into accounting discrepancies at IndusInd Bank? ICAI. Option D is the right answer of this question. ICAI has initiated a probe into accounting discrepancies in forex derivatives at IndusInd Bank (IBL). The Financial Reporting Review Board of ICAI will review the financial statements and statutory auditors reports of IBL for financial year 2023 and 2024-25. Next question. How many physical branches does Bank of Baroda currently operates across India? Right answer option B 7. Bank of Baroda, leading public sector banks in India, inaugurated its first physical branch in Kolkata at the NSB Airport branch inside Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport. The physical branch integrates self-service and assisted service models to enhance customer experience. Bank of Baroda now has 7 physical branches across India. Self-service kiosk with interactive touch screen tablet offering service like PAN updation, account statement via email, TDS certificate issuance and nominee updations, video contact center, enabling customers to connect via video call for non-personalized and non-financial services such as home loan, inquiries, saving accounts, term deposit, car loan, etc. Universal Services Desk provides a one-stop solution for customers needing in-person banking services. Next question. From which date will Canara Bank waiver or minimum balance penalties for saving bank accounts be effective? Right answer, 1st of June 2025. Canara Bank announced the removal of charges for non-maintenance of minimum balance across all type of saving banks account. This waiver applies to regular salary and non-resident Indians accounts. The policy will be effective from 1st of June 2025. Canara Bank is the first major public sector banks to implement a blanket waiver on minimum balance penalties for all SB account categories. Earlier, account holders had to maintain a specified average monthly balance or face penalties. About the Canara Bank, founded in 1906, headquartered Bangalore, MD and CEO K. Satyanarayan Raju, tagline Together We Can. Next question. In May 2025, what was the monetary penalty imposed on ICICI Bank by the RBI for non-compliance with cybersecurity and KYC directions? 97.80 lakh rupees is the right answer of this question. It's a list about the bank, monetary penalty, reason for penalty, regulatory violations. You can check the Bank of Baroda, IDBI, Bank of Maharashtra, ICICI and Axis Bank. Next question. The Airtel Payment Bank has launched the eco-friendly NCMC National Common Mobility Cards enabled debit and prepaid cards. What payment networks power these NCMC enabled cards? Right answer, option D, RuPay is the right answer of this question. Airtel Payment Bank has launched eco-friendly NCMC enabled debit and prepaid card. The bank has partnered with NPCI to offer inoperable card powers by RuPay. About the Airtel Payments Bank headquartered in New Delhi, MD and CEO Anubrata Viswas. Next question. Which bank has signed an MOU with Sadhan to enhance financial access for small and women-led enterprises? Right answer, Bank of India. Sadhan, a self-regulatory organization for microfinance institutions, has signed a MOU with Bank of India to expand financial access for small, micro, and women-led enterprises. About the Bank of India, founded in 1906, headquartered Mumbai, MD CEO Rajnish Karnataka, taglines relationship beyond banking. Next question. What was the cumulative net profits of India's public sector banks in financial year 25? 1.78 trillion rupees is the right answer of this question. India's public sector banks posted a record cumulative net profit of rupees 1.78 trillion in financial year 25, marking a 26% year-on-year growth. Important key highlights: total profit, total contributor, highest growth, government reforms, and sector recovery. You can check the next question. What is the name of the newly formed bank after the merger of Karnataka Vikas Gramina Bank and Karnataka Gramin Bank in May 2025? Right answer, Karnataka Gramin Bank. Option B is the right answer of this question. On 1st of May 2025, the Indian government merged Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank and Karnataka Gramin Bank to form the Karnataka Gramina Bank. Important key highlights: headquartered Ballari, Karnataka. Objective is strengthen rural banking under the one state, one RRB policy. Ownership structure: central government 50%, state government 15%, Canara Bank sponsor banks 35%. Next question. What is the name of newly launched suite of current accounts offering by HDFC Bank? Biz Plus. Option C is the right answer of this question. HDFC Bank, India's leading private sector banks in current accounts deposit, launched the new Biz Plus current accounts. Biz Plus is a reimagined suite for current account offering designed to meet the evolving needs of Indian businesses. The account aims to empower businesses by bringing the entire bank to the customer from day one. Cash handling service, seamless digital banking platform, dedicated relationship manager support, bundle solution addressing the full spectrum of banking needs for businesses. About the HDFC Bank, founded in 1994, headquartered Mumbai, MD CEO Sasidhar Jagdishan, tagline We Understand Your Word. Next question. Which Indian bank has become the first to launch near real-time 24/7 programmable US dollar clearing capabilities? Axis Bank. Option C is the right answer of this question. Axis Bank, one of the largest private sector banks in India, has become the first Indian headquarter financial institutions to launch near real-time 24/7 programmable US dollar clearing, USD clearing capabilities for its commercial clients, leveraging Kinexys Digital Payments, a unit of Kinexys by JP Morgan. About Axis Bank, founded in 1993, headquartered Mumbai, CEO Amitabh Chaudhary's slogan "Badhti ka naam Zindagi, a life of progress." Next question: who made Baroda and Next unique in the Indian banking sector? Right answer: it is a dedicated cash management solution for businesses. Option B is the right answer of this question. Bank of Baroda, a top-tier public sector banks in India, has introduced its latest innovation, the Baroda M Next mobile application. This specialized app is designed exclusively for corporate clients utilizing the Banks of Baroda cash management services, making Bank of Baroda one of the few banks in India to offer a dedicated cash management solution for businesses, seamless anytime, anywhere financial control. The Baroda M Next app leverages cutting-edge technology to streamline cash management workflow for businesses. It provides 24/7 access to powerful financial tools, enabling quick data-driven decision-making on the move. About the Bank of Baroda, founded in 1908, headquarter Baroda, Gujarat, tagline India's International Bank, MDCO Devdatta Chand. Next question. Which bank was penalized rupees 36.28 lakh by the RBI for contravention of directions related to reporting of transactions undertaken under the liberalized remittance scheme? Right answer: Citibank NA is the right answer of this question. The central bank stated that the penalty of rupees 36 lakh on IDBI Bank was imposed for failure to undertake the due diligence while processing inward remittance from a foreign currency account, the report stated. Next question. Under the One State, One RRB plan, the number of regional rural bank will be consolidated from 43 to 28. Option B is the right answer of this question. The Government of India is set to implement the One State, One RRB plan to enhance operational efficiency and reduce cost of consolidating the number of regional rural banks from 43 to 28. This move is a part of the fourth phase of amalgamation, and most of the groundwork has been completed. States such as the Andhra Pradesh, which currently has 4 RRBs, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, as well as Bihar, Gujarat, Jammu Kashmir, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, and Rajasthan to each are slated for consolidation. Next question. What is the minimum monthly average balance requirement to be eligible for the Allied Plus saving account? Rupees 15 lakh is the right answer of this question. Bandhan Bank has introduced the Allied Plus saving account designed specifically for high net worth individuals. Maintain a monthly average saving account balance of rupees 15 lakh or more. Next question. Which Indian bank recently became the first to execute a goal forward deal from Gift City? HDFC Bank is the right answer of this question. HDFC Bank has become the first Indian bank to execute a goal forward deal from Gift City, Gujarat. The transaction was carried out by bank's international banking unit in collaboration with Hindustan Platinum, a global refiner and manufacturer of high purity precious metals. Gold forward deal. A gold forward deal is an agreement to buy or sell gold at a fixed price on a future date. It enables business to hedge against price risk, offering financial protection from market volatility, with regulatory support, onshore entities export to gold price fluctuations can now hedge their risk via Gift City, opening new avenues for secure bullion trading. Next question. Recently, which bank's viability rating was retained at BB by Fitch Ratings? Axis Bank is the right answer of this question. Fitch Ratings has affirmed the ratings of Axis Bank and ICICI Bank with a stable outlook. Both banks' long-term issuer default rating has been maintained at BB+, indicates elevated vulnerabilities to default risk. Viability ratings Axis Bank retained at BB, ICICI upgrade to BB+. Next question. Which bank launched concierge service under its premium banking programs? AU Small Finance Bank is the right answer of this question. AU Small Finance Bank, India's largest small finance bank, has launched the concierge service for its premium banking programs AU EV and AU Eternity. Next question. On April 12, 2025, the PNB celebrated its 131st Foundation Day. How many new products were launched by PNB on its 131st Foundation Day? Option D, 34 is the right answer of this question. PNB celebrated 131st Foundation Day on 12th of April 2025. Financial Services Secretary M. Nagaraju was present during the celebrations. On the occasion, PNB launched 34 new products. These include 12 customer-centric deposit schemes on 10 digital transformation products. The bank introduced a QR code-based customer feedback mechanism. A new live chat assistant named Pihu was also launched. PNB enhanced its internal banking functionalities to improve customer service. Earlier in the week of the anniversary, PNB organized a half marathon to spread awareness about cybersecurity. About the PNB, founded in 1894, headquartered New Delhi, MD CEO Ashok Chandra, tagline, the name you can bank upon. Next question. What is Canara Crest? An exclusive premium banking membership program is called Canara Crest. Canara Crest is exclusive premium banking membership program designed to provide a combination of personalized banking services and luxury lifestyle benefits. It offers access to priority service lounges, bespoke debit cards and credit cards, airport lounge access, dining rewards, luxury hotel stays, unlimited fitness membership, and more. Next question. According to the CII report, which bank has partnered with the Indian Green Building Council to promote green building financing? Indian Overseas Bank is the right answer of this question. The CII, Confederation of Indian Industry, Indian Green Building Council, and Indian Overseas Bank signed an MOU to offer accessible financing for IGBC certified green buildings. Next question. Which bank hosted the Export Conclave 2025 in collaboration with World Trade Center, Mumbai? Yes Bank is the right answer of this question. Yes Bank, India's sixth largest private sector bank, in collaboration with World Trade Center Mumbai, hosted the Export Conclave 2025 at Yes Bank House. Next question. Which Indian bank became the first to execute an aircraft financing transactions at Gift City IFSC? Axis Bank is the right answer. Option C. Axis Bank became the first Indian bank to execute an aircraft financing transactions through its IBU at Gift City IFSC clients. The deal was completed for AI Fleet Services Limited, Air India's leasing arm. Aircraft purchase. A long-term USD loan was provided for the acquisitions of 34 training aircraft for Air India's pilot training institutes in Amravati, Maharashtra. Next question. What is the primary reason for Fitch rating affirming Union Bank of India and Punjab National Bank at BBB with a stable outlook? Support from the Indian government. Option B is the right answer of this question. Fitch ratings affirmed Union Bank of India and PNB at BBB with a stable outlook, mirroring Indian sovereign ratings. About the Fitch, headquartered New York City, USA, and London, UK. Operation Fitch Ratings, Fitch Solution, Fitch Learning. President and CEO Paul Taylor. Next question. Which Indian bank is celebrating its 89th Foundation Day on 10th of Feb 2025? Indian Overseas Bank. Option B is the right answer. Indian Overseas Bank is celebrating its 89th Foundation Day on 10th of Feb 2025 and has announced its commitment in environment sustainability by joining the Partnership for Carbon Accounting Financials. IOB is one of the early adopters in the Indian banking sector to join this global initiative, reinforcing its dedications to combating climate change and promoting responsible banking. Indian Overseas Bank, founded in 1937, headquartered Chennai, MD CEO Ajay Kumar Srivastav. Next question. Which bank has recently launched two specialized startup current account products to support the India startup ecosystem? Right answer, South Indian Bank. Option C is the right answer. South Indian Bank has launched two specialized startup current accounts products to support the growing startups ecosystem in India. SIB Business Startups Current Account and SIB Corporate Startups Current Account. SIB Business Startups Current Account is for sole proprietorship and partnership, provides essential banking supports during the early stages of business. About the South Indian Bank, founded in 1929, headquartered Thrissur, Kerala, MD CEO PR Seshadri, taglines experience next gen banking. Next question. Which bank has collaborated with IIT Madras to launch a cyber security and fintech hackathon in April 2025? Indian Bank. Option C is the right answer of this question. Indian Bank has announced a cyber security and fintech hackathon in collaboration with the IIT Madras set for April 2025. This event is part of a broader hackathon series organized by PSBs under the guidelines of the Department of Financial Services at the IBA, Indian Bank Association. About the Indian Bank, founded year 1907, headquartered Chennai, MD CEO Binod Kumar, tagline your own bank. Next question. Which company developed the AI avatar of Amitabh Bachchan for IDFC First Bank? Ichnos Studios. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next question. With which bank did LTI Mindtree announce a strategic collaboration to enhance customer experience and improve banking operations? Eurobank SA is the right answer. Option C. Next question. Which digital payment method can be used to create a fixed deposit through SIB Quick FD? Right answer UPI transactions. Option B is the right answer of this question. South Indian Bank has rolled out a new service SIB Quick FD which allow individuals to start a fixed deposit without needing to open a saving account with the bank. Next question. Karnataka Bank introduced the new banking products in celebration of its 101st Foundation Day. Karnataka Bank launched two new banking products to commemorate its 101st Founders Day. KBL3 is a specialized saving bank account designed for women catering to homemakers, professionals and entrepreneurs. KBL1 Family Banking Program is a solution that links family members under a single ID, offering shared privileges, tailored benefits and seamless banking access. Next question. Which bank has authorized the issuance of long-term bonds worth up to rupees 10,000 crore to fund affordable housing and infrastructure projects? IDBI Bank is the right answer. IDBI Bank has approved the issuance of long-term bonds to finance infrastructure and affordable housing projects raising up to rupees 10,000 crore. Next question. In financial year 25, which bank wants to keeps its net interest margin at 3.4% with a potential variance of plus minus 10 minus 15 basis point? Right answer IDBI Bank. Right answer Indian Bank. Option A is the right answer of this question. Indian Bank aims to maintain a 3.4% net interest margin NIM in financial year 25 with the possible variations of plus minus 10 minus 15 basis points. Factors supporting NIM maintenance load linked to external benchmarks will reprice immediately when interest rates declines, helping to manage interest income. Next question. Recently, the Federal Bank, one of India's largest private sector bank, has launched FedOne, a new digital transactions banking platform. What company powers the platform? Nucleus Software. Option D is the right answer of this question. Federal Bank, one of India's largest private sector banks, launched FedOne, a new digital transactions banking platform. The platform is powered by Nucleus Software Finexia solution. Next question. Which bank intends to introduce an instant loan program with a maximum loan amount of rupees 25 lakh for MSMEs? Right answer Punjab and Sindh Bank. Option D is the right answer of this question. Punjab and Sindh Bank plans to launch an instant loan scheme for MSME with loans up to rupees 25 lakh. These schemes operates on a straight-through process running on a predefined business rule engine which automates the loan processing and sanctioning stages. Next question. In 2024-25, which bank will host its first cybersecurity hackathon with the theme Code Against Malware? Punjab National Bank is the right answer of this question. Punjab National Bank. Punjab National Bank has launched its first cybersecurity hackathon in 2024-25 with the theme Code Against Malware. The hackathon aims to address the rising threat of malware and enhance the national cybersecurity defenses. About the PNB, founded in 19th of May 1894, headquartered Delhi, and MD CEO Atul Kumar Goyal. Next question. Recently, the Equitas Small Finance Bank has revised its saving account interest rates, which will be effective 10th of Jan 2025. Which year was Equitas Small Finance Bank founded? 2007. Option D is the right answer of this question. Equitas Small Finance Bank has revised interest rate for saving accounts effective from 10th of Jan 2025. Headquarter Equitas Small Finance Bank, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, founded in 2007. MD CEO Vasudevan PN. Next question. Which bank has declared that it will open fully functional branches of forex transactions capabilities and AI-driven customer service in Prayagraj to help tourists? Right answer. Bank of Baroda. Option B is the right answer of this question. Bank of Baroda has announced setting up AI-driven customer support full-fledged branches with forex transaction facilities in Prayagraj to facilitate the visitors. As the convener of the State Level Bankers Committee Uttar Pradesh, Bob is leveraging Mahakumbh to promote digital payments, offer AI-driven customer support, and provide robust banking infrastructure. About the Bank of Baroda, headquarter Vadodara, Gujarat, founded in 20 of July 1908, MD CEO Devdatta Chand. Next question. Which bank has teamed up with the Trustworth Wellness to offer its 75,000 plus employees and their families a more comprehensive wellness program? Right answer. Bank of Baroda. Option B is the right answer of this question. Bank of Baroda has partnered with Trustworth Wellness to extend an enhanced wellness program for its 75,000 plus employees and their families. Trustworth Wellness, founded in 2011, is specialized in providing corporate wellness solutions with a preventive approach. Next question. Which year did the Bank of India launch its first dollar syndicated loan with a $400 million target? Right answer. 2012. Bank of India is raising its first dollar syndicated loan since 2012 with a target amount of $400 million loan structure. The loan is split into two tranches, a 3-year tranche, a 5-year tranche. The loan is being raised through the Gujarat International Finance Tech City branch, Bank of India. About the Bank of India, established 7th of September 1906, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Headquarter MD CEO Rajneesh, Karnataka. Tagline: relationship beyond banking. अब चलेंगे it's the next topic. Next topic is SBI in news. SBI in news is the next topic of our last 6-month banking and financial awareness. SBI in news. So let's start it. First question is, which Indian bank was awarded the title of World Best Consumer Bank by Goyal Finance magazine in July 2025? State Bank of India is the right answer of this question. On 18th of July 2025, the SBI was honored as the World Best Consumer Bank by Global Finance magazine, a prestigious recognition based on editorial analysis and insights from global financial experts. Next question. State Bank of India partnered with the Land Ports Authority to provide banking services at 26 land ports. How many land ports does the Land Ports Authority of India currently operate across 8 India's border? Right answer. Option C, 15 is the right answer of this question. SBI signed MOU with Land Port Authority of India to enhance banking services at 26 land ports across India's border with neighboring countries. LPI operates 15 land ports in 8 border states, including those bordering Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Myanmar. About the SBI, founded in 1st July 1955, headquartered Mumbai, chairperson C.S. Setty. Next question. How much has the SBI raised through the largest dollar-denominated syndicated loan from India in 2025? $1 billion. Option C is the right answer of this question. SBI has raised $1 billion through the largest dollar-denominated syndicated loan from India this year. The bank opted not to exercise a $250 million greenhouse option that could have expanded the 5-year loan facility. Foreign currency loans by Indian issuers have declined by 30% in 2025, amounting to $3.2 billion, a 4-year low index box. Reliance Industries Limited is currently seeking a loan of up to $3 billion, which may reverse this trend. Shadow banks are increasingly turning to dollar-denominated loans due to tighter domestic regulations. Next question. Which bank had the highest number of UPI transactions failure among large banks in financial year 25? State Bank of India. Option D is the right answer of this question. An analysis of UPI transactions failure show that among the large banks, State Bank of India had the highest number of transactions failures in financial year 25, while Bank of Baroda, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Axis Bank fared much better. Business decline occurs when a user enters in a valid PIN, correct beneficiary account, etc. Technical decline occurs due to technical reasons such as unavailability of systems and network issues on the bank or National Payment Corporation of India side. SBI, the biggest UPI remitter bank with over 4.95 billion transactions in March alone, had a TD rate of 0.90%. Next question: what is the name given to the support of staff SBI is deploying to assist customer? Right answer: Grahak Mitra. Option D is the right answer of this question. SBI plans to use staff from its subsidiary State Bank Operations Support Services to assist customer in adopting alternate banking channels. These personnel, known as Grahak Mitras, will provide first level assistance and guide customer at SBI branches. Grahak Mitra will be deployed at around 4,500 branches covering 20% of SBI 22,740 branches nationwide. The move is intended to ease pressure on busy branches, especially where government salary, pension and benefits transfer accounts are maintained. Next question: on International Women's Day, which organization has launched Asmita scheme, a collateral-free digital loan designed exclusively for women-led micro, small and medium enterprises in India? Answer is State Bank of India. In a significant move to support women entrepreneurs across India, the SBI has launched Asmita, a collateral-free digital loan designed exclusively for women-led MSMEs. The initiative, unveiled on the eve of International Women's Day, aims to provide easy access to financial at low interest rates along with comprehensive support to help women entrepreneurs scale their businesses. The launch of Asmita comes after a TransUnion Civil report highlighted the low participations of women in the business borrowing. The data revealed only 3% of women borrowing were the business purposes. 42% of borrowing were for personal financial products such as personal loans and home loans. About the SBI, founded year 1955, headquarters Mumbai, chairperson C.S. Setty, and slogan is the banker to every Indian. Next question: what is the primary objective of the State Bank of India in establishing the Center of Excellence for Project Financing? Right answer: to focus on financing new age industries like e-commerce, like AI, e-commerce and fintech. Option B is the right answer of this question. SBI is establishing a Center of Excellence for Project Financing to focus on financing new age industries such as AI, e-commerce and fintech. The unity will diversify SBI project finance and structuring division, which traditionally fund large infrastructure projects. About the SBI, important information is here. Next question is: what was the percentage growth in SBI's net profit for Q3 financial year 25 compared to previous year? 84.32%. Option B is the right answer of this question. Q3 financial year 25 financial results released by SBI on 6th of Feb 2025 highlighted the reports: net profit, net interest income, asset quality, credit growth and margins. Next question: which bank has implemented tab-based digital onboarding for NRI and NRE accounts opening? Right answer. What is the right answer of this question? State Bank of India. Option B is the right answer of this question. SBI has launched a tab-based digital onboarding processes for NRI to facilitate the opening NRE and NRO accounts. Next question: which bank chairman has proposed establishing a standardized systems to monitor how small and medium businesses are using the money they raise from debt and equity? State Bank of India is the right answer. Option B. SBI chairperson C.S. Setty has suggested creating a common mechanism to track the utilizations of funds raised by small and medium enterprises through debt and equity. This mechanism aims to provide comfort to lenders and investors to enhance the competitiveness pricing. The next topic of this class is insurance sector news. Last 6 month insurance sector news we will discuss here. First question is: RBI signed an MOU with which ministry to promote the Bima Sakhi Yojana? What is the right answer? Ministry of Rural Development. Option C is the right answer of this question. LIC signed an MOU with the Ministry of Rural Development during the Anubhuti Conclave in Goa held from July 8 to 10, 2025. The aim is to promote the Bima Sakhi Yojana to empower rural women through LIC agency roles. Women from self-help groups will get full agent benefits of monthly stipend rupees 7,000 1 year, rupees 6,000 2 year, and rupees 5,000 3 year 3. This scheme aligns with the DAY NRLM, focusing on financial independence and rural income generation. It seeks to improve insurance outreach and underserved regions. This strategic collaboration blends insurance access with livelihood supports. Next question. Which life insurance company partnered with Equitas Small Finance Bank to expand insurance accessibility? Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance. Option B is the right answer of this question. Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance Company Limited partnered with Equitas Small Finance Bank to expand life insurance accessibility through the bank's branch network. Equitas customers can access ABSLI life insurance products directly to bank branches, including salary term plan, Nishchit Ayush plan, assured saving plan. These cover protection, saving, and retirement solutions. The partnership aims to promote financial inclusion, especially in semi-urban and rural markets where Equitas has a strong presence. It targets previously underserved communities. Next question. What was the amount of the penalty imposed on Eco General Insurance by IRDAI? What is the right answer? Option D, rupees 1 crore is the right answer of this question. The IRDAI imposed penalty of rupees 1 crore on Eco General Insurance. Reason for penalty: violations of regulations on outsourcing activities, breach of norms related to payment of commissions, remunerations, or reward to insurance agents and intermediaries. Compliance instruction: IRDAI ordered that the penalty order must be placed before Eco Board in the upcoming board meeting. The insurer is required to provide a copy of the minutes of the discussion to IRDAI. About the IRDAI, important information is here. Headquarters Hyderabad, Telangana. Chairperson Ajay Seth, founded in 1999. Next question. What is the name of the insurance scheme launched by IPPB for unorganized sector workers? Right answer, Antyodaya Shramik Suraksha Yojana. Option C is the right answer of this question. India Post Payment Bank emphasized its commitment to the welfare of Shramiks laborers. On the occasion of Labor Day, 1st of May, IPPB launched the Antyodaya Shramik Suraksha Yojana for unorganized sector workers, which is an affordable insurance scheme providing comprehensive coverage and protection. The Antyodaya Shramik Suraksha Yojana was launched by the Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat on 8th of July 2023 at Kheda, Gujarat. Next question is, what new digital service has LIC introduced for its policyholders in May 2025? Premium payment via WhatsApp bot. Option B is the right answer of this question. LIC has introduced a WhatsApp-based premium payment facility for policyholders. This online facility allows registered customers to check policy details and pay premiums via WhatsApp bot. Payments can be made using UPI, net banking, or cards within the WhatsApp interface. This full customer's journey from identifying policies due to payment and recipient generation takes places with the WhatsApp board. The service offers convenience, allowing customers to pay LIC premium from anywhere at any time. About the LIC, founded in 1st September 1956, headquartered Mumbai, Maharashtra, MD RBI Swamy. Next question. What is the primary objective of the partnership between the Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance and Equitas Small Finance Bank announced on 22nd of May 2025? To enhance life insurance accessibility, especially in semi-urban and rural areas. Next question. According to the Alliance Global Insurance Report 2025, at what annual rate is India's life insurance sector projected to grow? 10.5% is the right answer of this question. The report is titled Alliance Global Insurance Report 2025, released by Alliance Global Insurance on 28th of May 2025. Key findings: India's growth, regional impact, government policies. Next question. Which bank has partnered with the New India Assurance to offer general insurance products? Bank of India is the right answer. Option D. Bank of India will offer its customers a variety of general insurance products from the New India Assurance Company following an agreement between the companies which was announced. The partnership aims to make insurance more accessible to the bank's customers by taking advantage of Bank of India's network of 5,200 branches across the country and New India Assurance expertise in the insurance field. With this tie-up, Bank of India customer will have access to insurance solution including health, motor, personal, accident, home and commercial insurance product offered by NIACL, a systematically important insurance company. The Public Sector's Bank released stated about the Bank of India, founded in 1906, headquartered Mumbai, MD CEO Rajnish Karnataka, tagline relationship beyond banking. About the New India Assurance, headquartered Mumbai, Maharashtra, chairperson and MD Mrs. Girija Subramanian, founded in 1999. Next question. Which insurance company has signed an agreement with CIRL to provide insurance repository services? Life Insurance Corporation of India, LIC, is the right answer of this question. Centrico Insurance Repository, a subsidiary of Central Repository Services Limited, has entered into an agreement with LIC. CIRL will provide insurance repository services to LIC under their request for proposal processes. About the LIC, headquartered Mumbai, MD CEO R. Doraiswamy, founded in 1956. Next question. What is the name of the feature introduced by Juno General Insurance that integrates pay how you drive into its motor insurance policies? Zuno Smart Drive. Option B is the right answer of this question. Zuno General Insurance has introduced Zuno Smart Drive, integrating the pay how you drive features into its motor insurance policies. About Zuno General Insurance, formerly known as Edelweiss General Insurance Company Limited, established in 2017, headquartered Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next question. Which insurance company has signed an agreement with CIRL to provide insurance repository services? LIC is the right answer of this question. Life Insurance Corporation of India. Centrico, a subsidiary. I think this question is repeated. Yeah, it's question is repeated. So this is the previous question. I think this question is repeated. Koi nahi, no issue. Okay. Next question is, according to the Brand Finance Insurance 2025 report, what position did the LIC secure among the world's strongest insurance brand? Option C, third, is the right answer. According to the Brand Finance Insurance 2025 report released on 10th of March 2025, LIC has secured the third position among the world's strongest insurance brand. LIC achieved a brand strength index score of 88 out of 100 earnings and AAA brand strength ratings, which reflects its robust reputation, trust and market performance. The report, compiled by the London-based brand valuation consultancy Brand Finance, ranks the top 100 insurance brands globally based on their brand strength and value. Poland's PZU topped the list with the exceptional BSI scores of 94.4 and AAA ratings, followed by China Life Insurance in second place with the BSI scores 93.5, also rated AAA. LIC third place ranking marks a notable achievement, having slipped from its position as the world's strongest insurance brand in 2024 report BSI 88.3. Next question. Which insurance company launched the Sitara Health campaign in Tamil Nadu? Star Health Insurance. Option C is the right answer of this question. Star Health Insurance launches the Sitara Health campaign in Tamil Nadu to celebrate International Women's Day. This is a crucial step as Tamil Nadu factories employs nearly 42% of India's women workers, 6.3 lakh. Star Health Insurance will organize 40 plus camps across Tamil Nadu. These camps will provide essential health screening service to women at subsidized rates. This will include tests for measuring thyroid function, hemoglobin levels, blood sugar, blood pressure, and bone mineral density. The company will also host a special webinar to explain how women can achieve work-life balance and prioritize their health in the age of AI. The event will be led by prominent gynecologist. Besides, it will It will also host a flagship event at its Annanagar branch, Chennai, to recognize the contributions of its women employees. Next, which of the following is not one of the newly launched child products by SBI Life Insurance? SBI Life Smart Child Growth, option B is the right answer of this question. SBI Life Insurance, one of India's most trusted private life insurer, has launched two new child products, SBI Life Smart Future Star and SBI Life Smart Platina Young Achiever, specifically curated to empower parents in securing their child future aspiration. SBI Life Smart Future Star and SBI Life Smart Platina Young Achiever. Next question. Which companies have been reaffirmed as domestic systematically important insurer? This is for the fiscal year 2024-25. LIC, the New India Assurance and GIC. Option B is the right answer of this question. The IRDAI has reaffirmed the designations of the LIC, the New India Assurance Company and General Insurance Corporation of India, GIC Ray, as domestically systematically important insurer for the fiscal year 2024-25. This classification underscores their critical role in maintaining the stability of India's financial system. Understanding DSSI, domestically systematic important insurer, they are entities whose failure or financial distress could significantly disrupt as domestic financial system due to their substantial size, market significance, and interconnectedness with other financial institutions. Next question. As per the IRDAI directive issued on 30th Jan 2025, what is the maximum annual increase allowed in health insurance premium for senior citizens? 10%. Option A is the right answer of this question. The IRDAI issued the directive to cap health insurance premium increase for senior citizen on 30th January 2025. Cap on premium hikes. Health insurance premium for senior citizens cannot be increased by more than 10% annually. Approval for higher increase. Any increase beyond the 10% cap requires prior approval from IRDAI. No product withdraw. Insurer cannot withdraw individual health insurance plan specifically designed for senior citizens. Common hospital networks. IRDAI urges insurer to adopt common empanelment of hospitals to standardized hospitalization packages and reduce cost. Grievances redressal. Insurers must set up by dedicated grievances redressal system specifically for senior citizens. Next question. According to the report, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India unveils Bima Trinity plans review insurance sector at 9th Bima Manthan. Which of the following is not a component of Bima Trinity? Bima Saxi, option D is the right answer of this question. The IRDAI held the 9th edition of Bima Manthan, its quarterly review meeting with the insurance company CEO on February 13 and 14. Bima Trinity consists of three components: Bima Sugam, Bima Vistar, Bima Vahak. About the IRDAI, headquarters Hyderabad, Chairperson Ajay Seth, and founded in 1999. Next question. What is the name of the new insurance plans introduced by Policy Bazaar and HDFC Life? HDFC Life Click to Protect Ultimate. Option B is the right answer of this question. In a groundbreaking move, Policy Bazaar has partnered with HDFC Life, a leading player in India's insurance sector, to launch the HDFC Life Click to Protect Ultimate. This collaboration is poised to set new standards in the insurance domain, positioning with Policy Bazaar and HDFC Life at in front of innovation and customer satisfaction. Next question. In which rural areas both Liberty General Insurance and Maruti Suzuki Insurance Broking Boost insurance awareness expanded its outreach? Gram Panchayat in Punjab is the right answer of this question. Liberty General Insurance, in collaboration with Maruti Suzuki Insurance Broking Private Limited, is committed to enhance insurance awareness and accessibility through its Bima Prachar or Bima Prasar initiative. Next question. What is the full form of ASBA in the Bima ASBA payment mechanism? Application supported by block amount is the right answer. Option B. IRDAI launched Bima ASBA application supported by a blocked amount on 18th of Feb 2025. This new payment mechanism allow policyholder to use the UPI to make insurance premium payment more convenient. Next question. What is the primary objective of LIC? One Man Office OMO initiative to empower LIC agent and sales associates with 24/7 digital services. The LIC launched its One Man Office initiative on 17th of Feb 2025, aimed to empower LIC agents and sales associations with 24/7 digital services, enhancing efficiency and productivity. Important highlights are, you can check there. Next question. Next question is, ICICI Prudential Life Insurance and Reinsurance Group of America RGA has introduced a new health insurance product. How long does ICICI Premium Guarantee help customers better plan their premium payment? Right answer option D, 30 years is the right answer of this question. Next question. Which company has launched a special insurance plan designed for visitors to Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, which will host the Mahakumbh Mela from January 13 to February 26, 2025? PhonePe is the right answer of this question. Next. Which insurance company has partnered with Saraswat Cooperative Bank, one of the biggest urban co-op banks in India, to provide bank assurance services? PNB MetLife, option C is the right answer of this question. PNB MetLife has entered into a bank assurance partnership with Saraswat Cooperative Bank, one of India's largest urban cooperative bank, promoting PNB MetLife brand positioning. The collaboration reinforces PNB MetLife brand slogan "Milkar Life Aage Badhaye," meaning together move life forward. About the PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited, PNB MetLife founded in 2001, headquartered Mumbai, Maharashtra, MD CEO Sameer Bansal. The next topic of the last 6 months banking and financial awareness is index, ranks and report. The question of the index, ranks or report we discuss here in this topic in MCQs form and with important content. First question is, 9th of July, on 9th of July 2025, which company became the world's first publicly listed firm to cross the $4 trillion market valuation? Right answer, NVIDIA is the right answer. Option B, NVIDIA is the right answer of this question. On 9th of July 2025, NVIDIA had made history by becoming the world's first public listed company to reach $4 trillion market valuation, surpassing tech giants like Apple and Microsoft. This milestone was driven by a 2.5% surge in stock price to $164, fueled by booming demand for AI chips and cloud infrastructure. NVIDIA dominance in AI hardware powering platforming like ChatGPT and enterprise data centers are 74% rebound from April lows and amid optimism over US trade deals with easing global tension. NVIDIA now holds the largest weight, 7.3%, and the S&P 500 index ahead of Apple 7% and Microsoft 6%. Its valuation even exceeds the combined stock market of Canada and Mexico and the entire UK public market. Next question. Which country had the highest number of foreign-born billionaires featured in Forbes 2025, America's richest immigrants list? Right answer, India. Option C, India is the right answer of this question. The America Richest Immigrants 2025 list by Forbes, released on 10th of July 2025, showcases the top foreign-born billionaires who have made their fortunes in the US. India emerged as the leading country of origin, reflecting its growing presence in global businesses leadership. One of the standouts names by Jay Chaudhary, founder by cybersecurity from Zscaler, who ranked 8th on the list with a net worth of $17.9 billion. His journey from Himachal Pradesh to Silicon Valley epitomizes the self-made success story. In total, 12 Indian origin billionaires were featured, up from 7 in 2022, including high-profile names like Sundar Pichai, Sajjan Nadella, and Nikesh Arora. The majority, 93%, built their wealth independently, especially in tech and finance sectors. Next question. According to the World Bank Spring 2025 Poverty and Equity Brief, what is India's rank among the world's most equal societies based on the Gini Index? Right answer, fourth. Option A, fourth is the right answer of this question. India was ranked fourth among the world's most equal societies in the World Bank Spring 2025 Poverty and Equity Brief, released on 5th of July 2025. The ranking is based on the Gini Index, where a lower score indicates greater income equality. India's Gini index score is 25.5, placing it behind the Slovak Republic, Slovenia, and Belarus. India now ranks ahead of major economies like China and the USA in income equality. The World Bank credited India's progress to schemes like PM Jan Dhan Yojana, Aadhaar enabled DBT, Ayushman Bharat, Stand Up India, and PMGKAY. Between 2011 and 2023, 171 million Indians were lifted out of extreme poverty, and the poverty rate fell from 16.22% to 2.3%. Next question. What is India's rank in the list of top 10 global tourism economies as per the 2024 WTTC report? Right answer 8th. Option A, 8th is the right answer of this question. On July 11, 2025, World Travel and Tourism Council released its 2024 Economic Impact Trends report ranking the top 10 global tourism economies. Top 3 rankings: United States $2,360 billion, China $1,300 billion, Germany $487.6 billion. India's milestone: India climbed to 8th place with a tourism contribution of $231.6 billion, up from the 10th in 2023. WTTC forecast India will rise to 4th position by 2023, driven by its 42 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, diverse landscape, and growing middle class. Global highlights: tourism contributed $10.9 trillion to global GDP in 2024, supporting 357 million jobs. International visitor spending rose 11.6%, reaching $1.9 trillion. Next question. Where was the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development held? Right answer: Sevilla, Spain is the right answer of this question. It was organized by the UNDESA, full form United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, UNDESA, in collaboration with the UN member states, international financial institutions, civil society, and private sector partners. The conference was chaired by UN Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohammed, who emphasized the importance of global cooperation in addressing financial challenges. Held under the theme Financing Our Future. It includes with the adoption of Sevilla Commitment, a global action plans to close the $4 trillion annual SDG financing gap and reforms the international financial architecture. Important key highlights you can check there. Next question. According to the IMF report, Growing Details Digital Payments, the value of interoperability. Which country has emerged the global leader in fast payments as of July 2025? Option D, India is the right answer of this question. According to the IMF report titled Growing Details Digital Payment, the value of interoperability, released on 20th of July 2025, India emerged as the global leader in fast payments powered by the UPI, Unified Payment Interface. In June 2025, UPI processed 18.39 million transactions worth 24.03 lakh crore rupees, marking a 32% YoY growth. UPI now handles 640 plus million daily transactions, surpassing Visa 639 million, and power 85% of India's digital payments. It connects 491 million users, 65 million merchants, and 675 banks, driving financial inclusion and digital transformation. Next question. As per the World Bank report titled Toward Resilience and Prosperous Cities in India, what percentage of new jobs are expected to be generated by Indian cities by 2030? Option C, 70% is the right answer of this question. The World Bank report titled Toward Resilience and Prosperous Cities in India was officially released on 22nd of July 2025. According to this, Indian cities are poised to become economic powerhouse, generating 70% of new jobs by 2030. But this growth comes with a climate warning. Urban flooding could cost India's $5 billion annually by 2030, rising to $30 billion by 2070 if no action is taken. Next question. Which organization awarded India Post Payment Bank the Digital Payment Award 2024-25? Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance. Right answer of the option B. The 20th of June 2025, India Post Payment Bank was conferred the Digital Payment Award 2024-25 by the Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance in recognition of its outstanding role in advancing digital payment and financial inclusion across India. Important key highlights awarded for, presented by, received by, models and tech-driven. You can check them in this video. Next question. Who is the leading the Indian delegations at the 58th annual meeting of the Board of Governors of the Asian Development Bank in 2025? Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman. Option A is the right answer of this question. Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, will lead the Indian delegation at the 58th annual meeting of the Board of Governors of the ADB in Milan, Italy from 4th of May to 7th of May 2025. Important information regarding the ADB. Headquarter Modeling, Manila, Philippines. Founded in 1966, Masato Kantasa, President. ADB is a leading multilateral development bank supporting inclusive, resilient and sustainable growth across Asia and the Pacific. Next question. Where was the India's first AI-powered gold melting ATM launched by Gold Sikka on 3rd of May 2025? Option C, Hyderabad is the right answer of this question. Gold Sikka AI-powered gold melting ATM unveiled on 3rd of May 2025 in Hyderabad is groundbreaking innovation in gold transactions. Important key features and processes. You can check there. Next question. Which organization became the first to be recognized under the RBI 2024 SRO framework for financial markets? FIMMDA is the right answer of this question. FIMMDA, Fixed Income, Money Market and Derivatives Associations of India. The RBI has officially recognized FIMMDA as the SRO, self-regulatory organization for financial markets, on 7th of May 2025. Important key details. You can check their important key details. Next question. Which Indian company recently entering Bloomberg's Global Top 100 Most Profitable Companies list in 2025? SBI, State Bank of India is the right answer of this question. The ranking is called the Global Top 100 Most Profitable Companies, compiled by Bloomberg on 13th of May 2025. Important key details are there. India's position: SBI ranked 98, become the third Indian firm to achieve the milestone after ONGC 2009 and Reliance Industry 2021. Top ranked companies: Alphabet, Google parent company secured first place with the annual income of $111 billion, followed by Saudi Aramco $105 billion. Global trend: SBI growth and market performance. You can check there. Next question. In the global PMI ranking released in April 2025, which country secured the top position? India is the right answer. Option D. India topped the global PMI ranking in April 2025 as per JP Morgan Purchasing Managers Index PMI report. Important key details are here. Date: April 2025. Ranking: global PMI ranking released by JP Morgan in collaboration with S&P Global Market Intelligence, ISM and IFPSM. Contents you can check there. Next question. Which credit rating agency upgraded Muthoot Finance Limited long-term corporate family ratings? Moody's Ratings. Option D is the right answer of this question. Moody's Rating has upgraded Muthoot Finance Limited long-term corporate family ratings from BA2 to BA1, maintaining a stable outlook. The upgrade reflects Muthoot's strong credit profile, leading position and robust operational controls in the gold financing industry in India. Despite fierce competition, Muthoot has maintained a strong underwriting standard, leading to a steady loan growth and stable asset quality. Next question. According to the CRISIL report, how much corporate debt will India require between financial year 26 and financial year 30? Right answer: 115 to 125 lakh crore rupees. Option C is the right answer of this question. The report is titled India's Corporate Debt Need Financial Year 26 to Financial Year 30, released by CRISIL on 8th of March 2025. Content of the report you can check there. Next question. As per Dubai FDI monitor report, which country emerged as the top source of foreign direct investments into Dubai in 2024? India is the right answer of this question. The report is titled Dubai FDI Monitor and it is released by Dubai Department of Economy and Tourism. Important key insights from the report: India's FDI contribution, sectoral focus, greenfield FDI, overall FDI growth. You can check there. Next question. Which microfinance institutions won 2 gold awards at the Scotch Awards 2025? Muthoot Microfinance, option C is the right answer of this question. Muthoot Microfinance, leading microfinance institutions empowering women entrepreneurs, has achieved a remarkable milestone by winning 2 gold awards at the Scotch Awards 2025. Next question. What is the revised risk weight for AAA rated NBFCs after the RBI latest policy change? 20%. Option D is the right answer of this question. Reserve Bank of India unveiled a pivotal policy adjustment by lowering risk weight for bank lending to NBFC and microfinance institutions effective 1st April 2025. Next question. Which countries were recently added to the Financial Action Task Force grey list in Feb 2025? Nepal and Laos. Option B is the right answer of this question. FATF held its primary meeting from 19th of Feb to 21st of Feb in Paris, France, marking the second meeting under Mexico, Eliza D. and Madrazo 2-year presidency. Membership and global corporations compile updates, standards and financial inclusion and combating financial crimes. Next question. According to the report, how many loan accounts are involved in the rupees 11,500 crore sale of non-performing assets to asset reconstruction companies by Indian Overseas Bank as part of the bank's attempts to improve the quality of its assets? Right answer, option D, 46 is the right answer of this question. Indian Overseas Bank is selling rupees 11,500 crore worth of non-performing assets to asset reconstruction companies. The sale involved 46 loan accounts and is part of the bank's efforts to enhance its assets quality. The portfolio includes accounts that were financed under a consortium arrangement with some admitted under the National Company Law Tribunal. Next question. How many IBA Banking Technology Award did City Union Bank win in 2025? Option C, 7 is the right answer of this question. For the second consecutive year, City Union Bank has won 7 IBA Banking Technology Award on 24th of Jan 2025. These awards were presented at the 20th Annual Technology Conference Expo and Situations in Mumbai. Next question. What is the global rank of Tata in the Brand Finance Global 500 2025 report? Option C, 10th is the right answer of this question. The Brand Finance Global 500 2025 is a report released by Brand Finance on 21st of Jan 2025. This annual report ranks the top 500 most valuable brands global based on their brand value and its strength. And important key points you can check there. Next question. Which bank ranked is first in the top 25 global banks by market capitalization Q4 2024 report by Global Data? JP Morgan Chase is the right answer, option C. The report titled Top 20 Global Banks by Market Capitalization Q4 2024 was released by Global Data on 21st of Jan 2025. This report highlights the market capitalization ranking of the world's leading banks for the fourth quarter of 2024. Important key points you can check there. JP Morgan Chase topped the list as the largest bank by market capitalization. Next question. At the 20th Annual Banking Technology Conference, Karnataka Bank received the runner-up award for which of the following categories? Right answer, best IT risk management. Option A is the right answer of this question. On 28th of Jan, Karnataka Bank was honored with 6 for excellence in banking technology at the 20th Annual Banking Technology Conference Expo and Situation 2024 organized by Indian Banks Association IBA. These awards recognized by the bank significant achievements in various areas of technology and innovation. Important key highlights you can check there. The next topic of this class is loan and projects. Loans and projects, जो important information we can discuss here in the MCQs form with question, option and content. Let's get started. First question is, Which organization committed rupees 460 crore to support India's largest standalone battery energy storage system project? International Finance Corporation IFC is the right answer. IFC, a member of the World Bank Group, committed rupees 460 crore, approximately $55 million to IndiGrid for developing India's largest standalone battery energy storage systems in Gujarat. Next question. Which international organization approved 200 million US dollar on 1st of July 2025 for the India Green Finance Facility IGFF? Right answer, Green Climate Fund GCF is the right answer. The Green Climate Fund approved 200 million US dollar for a clean energy program in India led by the ADB. Next question. Which country leads in financial accounts ownership according to the Global Findex Database 2025? India is the right answer. The Global Findex Database 2025 released by the World Bank on 16th of July 2025 provides a comprehensive overview of financial inclusion across 141 economies. Next question. What is targeted bilateral trade volume between India and the UK by 2030 as per the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement SETA? Right answer, $112 billion. On 24th of July 2025, India and the UK signed the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement SETA, a landmark free trade pact aimed at doubling bilateral trade $112 billion by 2030. Next question. Which company recently secured a $100 million multi-currency syndicated social loan facility? Credit Access Grameen is the right answer. Option C. Credit Access Grameen, the largest NBFC, MFI, non-banking finance company, microfinance institution in India, secured a 100 million multi-currency syndicated social loan facility. Next question. What is the total amount approved by the ADB for Pakistan to improve fiscal sustainability and public financial management? $100 million is the right answer of this question. The ADB has approved a $800 million program for Pakistan to strengthen fiscal sustainability and improve public financial management. Next question. How much funding has the ADB announced for India Urban Transformation Plan? Right answer, $10 billion. Option D is the right answer. The ADB announced a $10 billion plan for India's urban transformation aimed at achieving the goals of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Next question. What is the total financial commitment made by ADB under its 5-year urban transformation plan for India? $10 billion is the right answer. ADB President Masato Kanda unveiled a 5-year urban transformation plan for India, committing $10 billion towards urban infrastructure. Plan overview, major investment, urban challenge fund, technical assistance, existing commitment. Next question. The World Bank approved $426 million loan for which Indian states water security and resilience program in 2025? Karnataka is the right answer. Option C. World Bank has approved $426 million loan for Karnataka water security and resilience program to enhance the water security and flood resilience in Bengaluru, benefiting over 4 million residents. Next question. Under its green lending facility, how much does NABARD plan to lend in financial year 26 to support sustainable development projects? 10,000 crore rupees is the right answer of this question. NABARD plans to lend about 10,000 crore rupees in financial year 26 under its green lending facility. About the NABARD, it's important information you can check out. Next question. ADB approved a loan of how much to support Gujarat Skills Development Program? $109.97 million is the right answer. ADB has approved a $109.97 million loan to support Gujarat Skill Development Program announced on 13th of June 2025. Next, in June 2025, how much total funding did the ADB and the World Bank approve to support reforms and development projects in Bangladesh? $1.5 billion. Option B is the right answer of this question. ADB And World Bank approved loans totaling $1.5 billion to support Bangladesh's banking sector's climate change initiative and other projects. The ADB approved $900 million loan in loans. 500 million for stabilizing and reforming Bangladesh banking sector, focusing on strengthening governance and asset quality and system stability. $400 million for the second phase of the Climate Resilience Inclusive Development Program, which promotes climate adaptation, emission reductions, and inclusive economic growth. The World Bank approved for $640 million on the June 19, 2025 for projects aimed at enhancing gas supply, improving air quality in Bangladesh. About the World Bank and about the ADB, you can check. Next question. What is the total investment for the constructions of Maldives International Financial Center, MIFC? $8.8 billion. Maldives has announced plans to build an $8.8 billion Maldives International Financial Centers in Male in collaboration with Qatari-owned MBS Global Investment. Next question. How much total financial commitment did ADB make to India in 2024 through loan, grants and assistance? $5 billion. Option B is the right answer of this question. ADB committed $5 billion loan, grants and assistance to India in 2024. Next question. According to the ADB and the World Economic Forum Energy Transition Readiness Assessment for Developing Asia and the Pacific Report 2025, how much investment has already been made in clean energy in the Asia Pacific region? $729.4 billion is the right answer. ADB WEF report 2025 titled Energy Transition Readiness Assessment for Developing Asia and the Pacific was released on 28th of April 2025 by the ADB and the WEF. Next question. What amount was approved by the IMF for Pakistan under the Extended Fund Facility EFF? Right answer $1 billion is the right answer of this question. IMF approved $1 billion loan to Pakistan as part of Extended Fund Facility. The EF is designed to support countries with balance of payment issues caused by structural weakness such as inadequate infrastructure, a poorly educated workforce, and excessive government borrowings. Next question. Recently, India extended financial assistance to which country by rolling over a $50 million treasury bill for one more year? Right answer Maldives. Option C, Maldives is the right answer of this question. India has extended financial support to the Maldives through the rollover of a $50 million treasury bill for one more year. Purpose of the move: this rollover will assist in their ongoing efforts to implement fiscal reforms aimed at strengthening economic resilience. Next question. How much total funding is the IMF planning to release to Bangladesh in June 2025? $1.3 billion is the right answer of this question. IMF is set to release $1.3 billion to Bangladesh in June after completing the fourth review of its $4.7 billion loan program. Next question. Which financial institution has extended rupees 1,500 crore loan to the MMRDA for its first slum redevelopment projects? Bank of Maharashtra is the right answer of this question. The Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority secured rupees 1,500 crore loan from the Bank of Maharashtra for its first ever slum redevelopment project in Ghatkopar, Mumbai. Next question. How much loan has the ADB provided to Shriram Finance Limited? $150 million is the right answer of this question. The ADB and Shriram Finance Limited have signed a loan agreement for $150 million to boost access to finance for MSME in India with a focus on business loans and for financing electric vehicles and low emission commercial vehicles for business purpose. Next question. How much is the social loan facility announced by SBI and Citi for supporting India's smallholder farmers? $295 million is the right answer of this question. SBI and Citi announced a $295 million social loan facility to support India's smallholder farmers. The funds aims to improve financial stability and agricultural productivity for smallholder farmers. Next question. What is total project cost of Webson One's logistic and warehousing development at JNPA Navi Mumbai? 2,700 crore rupees. Option B is the right answer. NABFID has extended funding to 2001 for its 55-acre logistic and warehousing project at the Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority in Navi Mumbai. Next question. What is the total value of the extended fund facility deal signed by Argentina with the IMF in 2025? $20 billion is the right answer of this question. Next, as per the NHB report trends and progress of housing in India 2024, what was the total outstanding individual housing loan amount as of September 30, 2024? 33.53 lakh crore rupees is the right answer. Next question. What is the primary objective of the 11,000 crore rupees loan agreement between the Andhra Pradesh Capital Region Development Authority and the Housing and Urban Development Corporation (HUDCO) to accelerate the development of Amravati? Option D is the right answer. Next question. How much loan amount was written off by Scheduled Commercial Bank between financial year 15 and financial year 24 as per the Finance Ministry's report? Right answer 16 lakh crore rupees is the right answer. Next question. ADB Asian Development Bank launched Frontier Sea to support private sector's development and ocean sustainability in the Pacific. How much initial funding has been committed to the Frontier Seed program? Right answer $4 million is the right answer of this question. Next question. What is the maximum education loan amount the Kuho Finance can offer with its expanded lending capacity? Rupees 2 crore is the right answer. Next question. How much did India contribute to the UN's regular budget for 2025? $37.64 million is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the primary purpose of the rupees 2,000 crore loan extended by NABFID to Gramercy Tech Park Private Limited? Right answer constructions of a 120 megawatt data center. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next, which Indian financial institutions is providing a $300 million line of credit to Vietnam? Exim Bank. Export Import Bank of India is the right answer. Next question. By which year does ADB aims to achieve over $36 billion in annual financing commitments? Right answer 2034 is the right answer. Option D. Next question. What is the primary objective of the $200 million loan approved by the ADB for Kolkata on 28th of Feb 2025 to enhance climate resilience, sewerage and drainage system? Option B is the right answer of this question. Next, recently the World Bank is set to approve a $20 billion indicative lending package for Pakistan under how many years initiative known as the Pakistan Country Partnership Framework? 10 years is the right answer. Option B. Next, how much funding has the World Bank approved for the Empower project in Meghalaya? $35 million is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the total amount of the loan agreement signed between Power Finance Corporation and the Japan Bank for International Cooperation on 15th of January 2025? 120 billion Japanese yen is the right answer of this question. Next, how much sustainability linked loan SLL has JK Tire Industry secured from the International Finance Corporation? $100 million is the right answer of this question. JK Tire Industry secured a $100 million sustainability linked loan from the International Finance Corporation. The next topic of the last 6 months banking and financial awareness is other financial news. We discuss here the other financial news of last 6 months, January to July. First question is, on 17th of July 2025, how many Indian banks were added to the UPI Now real-time payment corridor by NPCIL? NPCI International Payment Limited, NIPL. Option B, 13 is the right answer. NPCI International Payment Limited added 13 Indian banks to the UPI Pay Now real-time payment corridor, expanding the total 19 banks. Next question. Which bank became the first UAE-based bank to receive in principle approval from IFSCA to set up an IBU in GIFT City, Gujarat in July 2025? Mashreq Bank. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next question. What was the share of UPI in India total digital transaction volume in financial year 25? 83.4%. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next, what was the share of UPI in India's total digital transactions volume in financial year 25? 83.4% is the right answer of this question. Next question, which bank became the first foreign corporation to list a bond on the NSE International Exchange at GIFT City, India? DFCC Bank PLC is the right answer of this question. Next, which of the following statement is correct regarding the recent $750 million external commercial borrowing by Adani Airports Holding Limited? Right answer, the ECB consortium led by First Abu Dhabi Bank, Barclays and Standard Chartered Banks. Option D is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the name of the new wholly owned subsidiary incorporated by Paytm Cloud Technologies Limited in Singapore? Paytm Singapore Private Limited is the right answer. Option C. Next question, what was the net non-performing asset ratio for PSBs in financial year 24-25? 0.52% is the right answer of this question. Next, Sagarmala Finance Corporation Limited is India's first NBFC dedicated to which sector? Maritime is the right answer. Option A. Next question, which organization has a Department of Post partnered with to simplify mutual funds investor onboarding? SBI Funds Management Limited is the right answer. Option C. Next question, what is the main objective of India's climate finance taxonomy as released by the Finance Ministry? Right answer, to guide investments in climate friendly technology and achieve net zero by 2070 is the right answer. Next question, what is the primary objective of the UP Agri initiative launched by the Uttar Pradesh government? Modernize agriculture and strengthen rural enterprises. Option B is the right answer. Next question, what is the primary objective of the IFSC and ISM MOU to enhance capacity building in the financial sector at GIFT IFSC? Next question, where is the 58th annual meeting of the ADB being held in 2025? Milan, Italy is the right answer. Option C. Next question, where was the World Bank Land Conference 2025 held? Washington DC, USA is the right answer of this question. Next question, what percentage of ATM must be configured to dispense rupees 100 or rupees 200 notes by September 30, 2025? 75% is the right answer of this question. Next, what major philanthropic decision did Bill Gates announce on the 25th anniversary of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, donating nearly all of his fortune over the next 2 decades? Option C is the right answer of this question. Next, which bank has become the first from the Middle East and Africa region to open a branch in India's GIFT City? Right answer, Qatar National Bank. QNB is the right answer of this question. Next, from which date will weak urban cooperative banks transitions to the prompt collective action framework? 1st of April 2025. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next, which organization launched the call for expression of interest under the MSME finance platform? IFC, International Finance Corporation is the right answer. Next, what is the penalty amount imposed on Union Bank of India by the Financial Intelligence Unit or discrepancies in reporting suspicious transactions for 2011 to 2014? Rupees 37 lakh is the right answer. Next question, what is the name of the newly launched digital personal loan by Poonawalla FinCorp? PL Crime Digital 24/7 is the right answer of this question. Next, recently the fintech startups rupees 112 launched India's first fully automated WhatsApp loan disbursal. Which city is rupee 112 based in? Gurgaon. Option D is the right answer of this question. Next question, which Bengaluru based fintech firm has announced its expansion into Singapore? Razorpay. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next question, what is the name of the new payment feature that allow brokerage firms to block funds in users' bank account? UPI trading blocks is the right answer. Option B. Next question, what is the primary objective of the co-lending partnership between Piramal Finance and Punjab and Sindh Bank? Right answer, to enhance credit availability for middle and low income borrowers. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next question, which organization has been notified by the Finance Ministry for issuing zero coupon bonds? Right answer, Power Finance Corporation, PFC is the right answer of this question. Next question. What is the CPI inflation forecast for financial year 25 as projected in the Monetary Policy Committee meeting 2025? 4.8% is the right answer of this question. Next question. When did the Union Cabinet approve the new income tax bill 2025? 7th of Feb 2025 is the right answer of this question. Next. What is the name of the India's first AI-powered credit card expert launched by Czech? Right answer. Visor. WISOR is the right answer. Next. As per the report, the government announces Rupees 100 special coin in tribute to Muhammad Rafi legacy. What will be featured on the reverse side of the Rupees 100 commemorative coin? An image of Muhammad Rafi with inscriptions in English and Devanagari. Option B is the right answer. Next, how much loan has Sriram Finance Limited raised through SACE Italy Export Credit Agency? Right answer. $400 million. Sorry, $500 million. Option C is the right answer. Next question. The PhonePe rolls out device tokenization for merchants. Which type of cards will be initially supported for tokenizations on PhonePe? Visa, credit and debit cards. Option B is the right answer. Next. What was the theme of the 9th Asia Economic Dialogues 2025? Economic resilience and resurgence in an era of fragmentation. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next. Recently, who chaired the Finance Ministry meeting urging public sector banks and insurance firms to expedite the resolutions of public grievances? M. Nagaraju is the right answer. Option B. Next question. Which department secretary M. Nagaraju launched the redesigned e-auctions portal Banknet in New Delhi? Department of Financial Services is the right answer. Next question. How many crores were invested in SMFG India Credit Company by Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Groups through a right issues? Right answer. Rupees 3,000 crore is the right answer of this question. Next, when will the Ministry of Finance new tax rule allow buyers to avoid tax deductions on purchases from IFSC sellers? 1st of Jan 2025 is the right answer. Next question. An important turning point in Exim Bank of India's global fundraising efforts was reached when the bank raised $1 billion through a 10-year US dollar denominated bond. What percentage was the bond's price? 5.63%. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next question. The most recent significant bank to leave the Climate Finance Alliance is JP Morgan Chase, the biggest bank in the United States by assets, which has left the Net Zero Banking Alliance. How many Indian banks are part of the Net Zero Banking Alliance at the moment? Right answer. Option C, 0 is the right answer. Next, what was the theme of the World Economic Forum 2025? What is the right answer? Collaboration for the intelligent age is the right answer. Next question. Which organization is known for its expertise in supply chain financing solution? Right answer. Credlix is the right answer. Option B. Next question. What percentage of loan guarantee coverage is provided under the Mutual Credit Guarantee Scheme for MSME approved on 29th of Jan 2025? 60%. Option C is the right answer of this question. The next topic of the last 6 months banking and financial awareness is scheme and campaign related to banking and financial sector. These are the very important topics. So let's start it. First question is, what is the main objective of Niveshak Shivir initiative launched by the Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority in collaboration with SEBI to offer a one-stop solution for resolving issues related to unclaimed dividends, KYC updates and pending IEPFA claims? Option B is the right answer. Next question is, what is the minimum investment amount for a weekly SIP under ABCDL Digital Gold SIP? Right answer, rupees 50. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next question. What is the minimum deposit amount required for Union Bank's 375 days special deposit scheme? Rupees 10 lakh is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the new loan to value cap set by RBI for gold loans? 75%. Option B is the right answer. Next, what was the gold monetization scheme announced 15th of September 2015? Option B is the right answer. Next, what is the interest rate offered to super senior citizen under the revised Amrit Vrishti scheme? 7.65%. Option C is the right answer. Next, under which finance commission has the union government released funds for rural local bodies in West Bengal for financial year 2024-25? 15th Finance Commission is the right answer. Option A. Next question. What is the primary objective of the new credit assessments model for MSME launched on 5th of March 2025 to simplify and speed up the loan processes for MSME? Option B is the right answer. Next question. Which Indian bank recently launched a specialized saving account exclusively for women NRIs? Bank of Baroda. Option D is the right answer. Next question. Under project number, how many Directorate of Indian Army Veterans local location will be covered? 26. Option D is the right answer. Next, which bank has launched project Hak Hawaii Anubhavi Kalyan Kendra in collaboration with the Indian Air Force? HDFC Bank. Option A is the right answer. Next question. Which company launched the Ensuring Heroes campaign ahead of International Women's Day 2025? PhonePe is the right answer of this question. Next question. On 29th of Jan 2025, Aditya Birla Housing Finance Limited secured rupees 830 crore funding through non-convertible debentures from which organization? International Finance Corporation. IFC is the right answer. Next, what type of partnership has been established between IPPB and PNB MetLife India Insurance? Right answer, Bank Assurance Alliance. Option B is the right answer. Next question. The MOU signed between SIDBI and TDITSSIA on 30th of June 2025 is intended to support which sector? Small and teeny industries. Option A is the right answer. Next question. What is the main aim of the MOU between Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority and the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants ACCA to develop a digital program for experiential learning in financial literacy for school children? Option C is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the primary aim of the MOU signed between Tata Power Renewable Energy Limited and Bank of Baroda? Right answer, to finance residential rooftop solar system under the Pradhan Mantri Surya Ghar Yojana PMSJY. Option B is the right answer. Next question. What is the title of the agreement signed between Asoka University and Axis Bank to strengthen its PhD postdoctoral and research program, co-building interdisciplinary sciences and research at Asoka University? Option B is the right answer. Next, which company has Paytm partnered with to expand its travel as services? Right answer, Agoda. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which bank has introduced Patrons and Har Ghar Lakpati, two new deposit schemes for senior citizen age 80 and above? State Bank of India. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which organization and IIMA Ventures jointly launched Sonari Tech Sprint 3.0, a program aimed at fostering women-centric fintech startups in India? RBIH. Option B is the right answer. The next topic of this class, last 6 month banking and financial awareness. The next topic, agreement and partnership banking and financial sector, the most important topic. First question is, what is the primary aim of the Department of Post and the Association of Mutual Funds in India, AMFI MOU Memorandum of Understanding to simplify and expand KYC verification for mutual fund investor? Option B is the right answer. Next, how many high impact community development projects were covered under the India-Nepal MOU signed on 21st of July 2025? Option A, 5th is the right answer. 5 is the right answer. Next, which global banks on 28th of July 2025, which global banks did LIC sign $1 billion worth of forward rate agreements with JP Morgan Chase and Corporate and Bank of America? Option D is the right answer of this question. Next question. What is the primary objective of the partnership between Worldline and Cosmos Cooperative Bank Limited to deliver next generation digital payment solution? Option B is the right answer. Next, India Post Payment Bank collaborated with Aditya Birla Capital to enhance access to loan products nationwide. What advanced technologies are mentioned as part of the loan ecosystem in this partnership? AI and data analytics for personalized solution. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which bank has partnered with AIC Stipnex to support early stage startups and MSMEs with tailored financial solution? IndusInd Bank. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which two entity recently entered into a bank assurance partnership to offer life insurance products to customers? SBM Bank India and ICICI Prudential Life Insurance. Option D is the right answer. Next, which of the following statements is true regarding the New India Kyrgyz bilateral investment treaty to enter into force on 5th of June 2025. It replaces the earlier BIT that came into force on 12th of May 2000. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Flipkart obtained Reserve Bank of India approval to lend directly with non-banking financial company license. Through which platform will Flipkart offer lending services under its new license? Supermoney. Option D is the right answer. Next question. Thomas Cook partners with Muthoot Forex to expand payment network, which two specific forex products are being expanded through this partnership: borderless travel card and study buddy card. Option C is the right answer. Next, which bank has partnered with the International Finance Corporation to incorporate climate risk into its core banking framework? AU Small Finance Bank. Option B is the right answer. Next, Paytm introduced the ability to create custom UPI IDs to strengthen privacy and security and boost the onboarding of new UPI users in India. Which two banks currently support the personalization of UPI IDs through Paytm? Yes Bank and Axis Bank. Option C is the right answer. Next question. As per the reports, Scapia partners with Federal Bank to launch a new dual network card. Which two networks does the Scapia Federal Credit Card support? Visa and RuPay is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Vedanta Aluminium signed an MOU with which banks to provide collateral free financing for MSME? Central Bank of India. Option C is the right answer. Next question. What percentage stake has Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation acquired in Yes Bank? Right answer 20%. Option A is the right answer. Next, in which year did Sriram Finance Limited merge with Sriram City Union Finance Limited? SCUF 2022. Option A is the right answer. Next, what is the primary objective of the partnership between Dwara Solutions and Kisan Dhan to enhance loan lifecycle workflow and ensure regulatory compliance? Option B is the right answer. Next, what is the primary objective of the partnership between India Post Payment Bank and Aditya Birla Capital Limited announced on 22nd of May 2025 to expand credit access nationwide? Option B is the right answer. Next, what is the primary aim of the MOU signed between IndusInd Bank and AIC STIP? Next, to offer financial solution and mentorship for early stage businesses. Option B is the right answer. Next question. What is the name of the self-regulatory organization launched at Startup Mahakumbh 2025 to enhance governance in India's fintech sector? India Fintech Foundation. IFF is the right answer of this question. Next, which company collaborated with NPCI Bheem Services Limited and Axis Banks to launch the Turbo UPI plugin? Razorpay is the right answer. Option B. Next, which fintech startup has partnered with Poonawalla FinCorp to offer instant personal loans? Right answer MobiKwik. Option D is the right answer. Next, how much has Amazon recently invested in Amazon Pay India to strengthen its presence in the UPI market? 350 crore rupees is the right answer. Option A. Next, recently, in April 2025, which organization has partnered with Kotak Mahindra Banks to boost investor awareness in India? IEPFA. Option D is the right answer. Next question. Which bank has Paytm partnered with to enhance digital payment adoption among merchants? Right answer RBI Bank. Option C is the right answer. Next, what is the primary objective of the NPST and Hyperface partnership in India to offer embedded credit lines through UPI for banks and credit issuers? Option B is the right answer. Next, which company has Paytm partnered with to integrate AI powered search into its apps? Right answer Perplexity. Sorry, option A, perplexity is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the primary objective of Paytm's partnership with RBL Bank? Right answer, to enhance digital payment solution for merchants. Option D is the right answer. Next, what is the primary objective of the Indian Overseas Bank and the Indian Green Building Council MOU? Right answer, to promote eco-friendly building practices through green finance. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next question, Reserve Bank of India, Bank of Mauritius signed an MOU to promote use of local currencies for cross-border transactions. What type of transactions are covered under the MOU? Both current accounts and permissible capital accounts transaction. Option C is the right answer. Next, who is the heading the RBI committee responsible for evaluating applications for a universal bank license? MK Jain. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next, according to the report, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman emphasized bank roles in boosting rural growth through collateral-free loans. Which of the following areas does not fall under Gramin Bharat Mahotsav GBM 2025 Youth Affairs is the right answer. Option D. Next question, to provide a 3-in-1 account solution, Bajaj Broking, a division of Bajaj Finance Limited, has teamed up with Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, where is TMB's headquarters. Thoothukudi is the right answer. Option B. Next question, the Tata Digital and Suryodaya Small Finance Bank have partnered to expand SFFB's FDs offering. What is the minimum amount of rupees that customer can invest? Rupees 1000 is the right answer. Option C. Next question, Piramal Capital and Housing Finance and MobiKwik System have partnered strategically to offer personal loans to MobiKwik users for ZIP EMI ranges. What is the minimum loan amount? Rupees 50,000 is the right answer of this question. Option B. Next question, what is the primary aim of the MOU signed between Financial Intelligence Unit and the National Housing Bank? Enhance coordination and information exchange. Option B is the right answer. Next, when was the MOU between the Colombo Stock Exchange and the National Commodity and Derivatives Exchange signed? January 21st, 2025 is the right answer of this question. The next topic of this class is last 6 month banking and financial awareness appointments in financial institution. We discuss here the last 6 month appointments January to July in financial sectors. Let's start it. First question is, who among the following is not RBI governor? Right answer, MD Patra. Currently, MD Patra is not deputy governor of Reserve Bank of India. RBI has named Poonam Gupta as its deputy governor, replacing MD Patra. Her appointments come just before the Monetary Policy Committee meeting scheduled from April 7 to 9th April 2025 with extensive experience in economic policy and international finance. Next question, who is the new chairman of PFRDA? Right answer, Siva Subramanian Raman is the right answer. Option D. Next question, who will be the next presidents of AIIB from 16th of Jan 2026? Joe GI is the right answer of this question. Next question, who has been appointed as the vice president at the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank? What is the right answer? Ajay Bhushan Pandey. Option B is the right answer. Next, who has been appointed as the MD and CEO of LIC? R. Doraiswamy is the right answer. Option B. Next, as per the report, the Kotak Mahindra Bank launched a new campaign for Kotak 811, its flagship digital banking platform. Who is featured in Kotak Mahindra Bank's new campaign for Kotak 811? What is the right answer? Option B. Ranveer Singh is the right answer. Next, who has been appointed as the interim CEO and MD LIC in June 2025? Satpal Bhanu is the right answer. Option A. Next question, which fintech company has partnered with the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation to digitize property tax collection? Paytm. Option C is the right answer of this question. Next, ICICI Prudential Life launched an income guarantee product in volatile times. Who is the Chief Product and Distribution Officer on ICICI Prudential Life Insurance? Amit Palta. Option D is the right answer. Next, what is the primary aim of the MOU signed between Associations of Investment Bankers of India and the Merchant Bankers Association of Nepal? MBAN to strengthen investment banking in India and Nepal. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next, who among the following newly appointed members of the IAC is the former chairman of the LIC? Right answer M.R. Kumar. Option A is the right answer of this question. The next topic of the last 6 month banking and financial awareness is GDP prediction. GDP prediction is time to time we change. If you are going to exam, then currently check the current GDP predictions of different organizations. Okay, so let's start the GDP predictions. Last 6 months approx GDP estimations. List of report published by international organization. Important, most important. List. What is the list of report published by the different international organization? First, World Bank. Organization name or report published. First, World Bank published report name Doing Business Report. First and second, World Development Report. IMF International Monetary Fund Organization name published report Fiscal Monitor. Second, Global Financial Stability Report. Third, World Economic Outlook. 3 reports published by the IMF. First, Fiscal Monitor. Second, Global Financial Stability Report. Third, World Economic Outlook. WEF, World Economic Forum Organization name, report published Global Competitiveness Report, GCR. Okay. ADB, Asian Development Bank, published report name Asian Development Outlook. BIS, Bank for International Settlements, published report name Global Financial System Report. Most important list of this class. So let's start it. First question of this topic is, according to Dun and Bradstreet Global Business Investment Confidence Index for Q3 2025, which country recorded the highest year-on-year growth in investment confidence? India is the right answer. Option A. Next question, what is India's revised GDP growth forecast for financial year 26 as per ADB Outlook July 2025? ADB Asian Development Outlook. Right answer 6.5%. Option B is the right answer of this question. Next, according to the Morgan Stanley report, by which year is India is projected to become the world's third largest economy? 2028. Option C is the right answer. Next question, according to the IMF World Economic Outlook update released on 29th of July 2025, what is India's projected GDP growth rate for 2025 and 2026? 6.4%. Option B is the right answer. Next question, what is Fitch Ratings revised projection for India's medium-term GDP growth potential till financial year 26? 6.4%. Option A is the right answer. Next, according to the latest information, India has recently surpassed which country to become the world's fourth largest economy? Japan is the right answer. Option D. Next, which country overtook Japan as the world's largest creditor nations in 2024 after 34 years? Germany is the right answer. Option A. Next, according to CRISIL projections, what is expected GDP growth rate for India in financial year 26? 6.5%. Option D is the right answer of this question. What is the projected GDP growth for India in financial year 27 according to the OECD? 6.4%. Option D is the right answer. Next, what is the World Bank revised growth forecast for India for financial year 26? 6.3%. Next, what was the real GDP growth of India for financial year 25 as per the provisional estimates released by NSO? 6.5%. Option A is the right answer. Next question, according to the report by Bessemer Ventures Partners titled Click Workshop, what is the projected value of India's digital economy by 2030? $1 trillion US. Option B is the right answer. Next question, what is the projected GDP growth rate for India in financial year 26-27 as per S&P Global Rating? 6.5%. Option D is the right answer. Next, what is the estimated GDP growth range for India in financial year 26 according to Deloitte? What is the right answer? 6.5 to 6.7%. Option B is the right answer. Next, what is Moody's revised GDP growth forecast for India for the year 2025? 6.3%. Option C is the right answer. What is the revised GDP growth forecast for India in 2025 according to the UN mid-2025 report? 6.3%. Option C is the right answer. Next, according to the United Nations WESP mid-year report, what is India's projected GDP growth rate for financial year 2024-25? 6.3%. Option C is the right answer. As per Fitch ratings on 22nd of May 2025, what is India's revised potential GDP growth rate for the 2023-2028 period? Right answer 6.4% is the right answer. Next, what is Fitch ratings revised estimate for India's GDP growth in the current financial year 25 to 26? 6.4% is the right answer. According to the economic survey 2024-25, what percentage of India's GDP is contributed by MSME? 30% is the right answer. Next, according to Morgan Stanley, by which year is India expected to become the world's third largest economy? 2028 is the right answer of this question. Next, what is the projected real GDP growth rate for India in the fiscal year 2025 as per the economic survey 2024-25? 6.4%. Option B is the right answer. Next, what was India's estimated GDP in the Forbes most powerful countries 2025 rankings? $4.27 trillion is the right answer. Option B. Next, what is SBI research estimated GDP growth for India in financial year 25? 6.3%. Option B is the right answer. Next, the FICCI Economic Outlook Survey 2025 projects India's GDP growth for the fiscal year 2024-25 to be 6.4%. Next, what percentage of India's overall GDP is the digital economy expected to constitute by 2030? 20%. Option A is the right answer of this question. The next and the last topic of the last 6-month banking and financial awareness is important saving schemes and interest rate. It's very important topic and important saving scheme and interest rate. It's the last topic of this class. You can check the important saving schemes and interest rate. Important saving schemes name, compound frequency, interest rate updated. Okay. Kisan Vikas Patra annually 7.5% interest rate. PPF Public Provident Fund annually 7.1%. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana annually 8.20%. National Savings Certificate annually 7.70%. Employee Provident Fund annually month by month 8.25%. Mahila Samman Savings Certificate compounded quarterly 7.5%. Maturity value 11,602 for rupees 10,000. Current rates as on 6/8/2025. Policy rates and reserve ratio. Policy repo rate 5.50%. Standing deposit facility rate 5.25%. Marginal standing facility rate 5.75%. Bank rate 5.75%. Fixed reverse repo rate 3.35%. Reserve ratio CRR 4%. SLR 18%. So this class is end here. If you like this, then kindly share and subscribe this channel. If you want to purchase the PDF, so kindly WhatsApp me. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.